Straight and fast.
Big misfit, RC misfits, got the city on swole. Did the shit right, we ain't stepping on toes. Any given time, nigga, we'll pull up with a load. Big misfit, straight fast to the top. My brother Big Gap, and we outside the box. Whole lot of money in the RC cars, and you better believe they protected by Glock. RC addicted like Doc. Keep buying these cars, can't stop. I won't. And they say you break like you don't give a fuck. I don't buy any RC, I won't. The arm of the low to the taxes, huh? Big misfits, got a lot of stacks in this shit. I pop out on races, I'm assing you quick, huh? Who you bashing with? What's your RC click? Your RC click. Who you bashing with? What's your RC click? Your RC click. You bashing with? You bashing with? What's your RC click? What's your RC click? You bashing with? You bashing with? What's your RC click? What's your RC click? Miss this bitch. Big miss this bitch.
Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Better believe me. They go.
Yo, what it do, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Sunday night RC live chat, baby. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free. This is a beautiful Sunday, man. I hope each and every last one of y'all had a blessed day today, man. We finna get this week started right back off, man, and get rocking. So this is a great night to talk about RCs, man. We are in the building. What it do, fellas on the panel?
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
Man, what's good?
What's cracking? It's another day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so who we got in this chat thing, man? We got my brother Dion Freeman in the building. We got Zarek D Racing in the building. We got Brandon Singleton in the building. We got Seema Dragon. We got IDJC. We got Sergeant J. We got Caleb Perry. We got Facebook user right here. We got Big Trev in the building. We got Justin Jacoby in the building. Yes, sir. Let's get it. So today, man, we got a few topics to talk about first. Talk about today. Today is a day for everybody who want to get their cars shown. They didn't get a chance to show their cars yet. Send me the cars via Facebook, and I can pull them up. We're gonna take about 15 or 20 minutes later on in the show to show everybody else in the chat love for the people that's not on the panel. So y'all get those videos to me. Those photos to me. I have a few already. But for anybody else who want to get their cars showed on the stream, send me those cars ASAP via Facebook. Got my brother Deep Voice in the building with that 5,000 kilogram servo. Got my brother Chris Miller in the building. What it do, everybody? Facebook user. So yeah. So tonight, man, we're gonna start the live stream off tonight. We're gonna be speaking about used cars for beginners and just used cars. Period. Trading and buying used. That's what's gonna start the chat off tonight. We're gonna try to. Everybody has their own opinion about certain things, so we're gonna that's how we're gonna rock out. Some people have a difference in opinion of certain things, and that's how we're gonna rock out, man. So first of all, we're gonna start it off with buying used or trading for a newbie. So recommended things and things to watch out for the newbies buying cars. Because I know it's totally different from a newbie buying a car to a veteran. A lot of veterans, they just want the car. They really don't give a damn what's wrong with it. Because it's easier to diagnose because they've seen a lot of the problems. So gonna get into it, man. Anybody want to start off?
Yeah, I'll start off. I think for a newbie coming into this hobby, if it's not a person that you know already, that's kind of bringing you in under their wing, that's gonna kind of teach you about the car, stay away from it. Stay away from used. Stay as far away from used as possible, because what ends up happening is the person who's selling you the car has probably done this little tweak or added this extra part or did something just to make something work, and probably didn't tell you because they're not thinking about it. Something happens to the car, now you take it to the hobby shop. The hobby shop is looking at it and they telling you any and everything that's wrong with it. You don't know who to believe. So just buy new, you know exactly what's going on with it. and you just go from there. Like I say, unless somebody's bringing you into the hobby and you trust them, then yeah, I say stay far away from used as possible.
I echo that. Stay far away from used as possible. If you don't know what you're getting, don't buy it. It might look good. It might, but nah, don't. You ain't into that yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you are interested in buying used as your first RC, if you're going to buy it from your RC shop. Usually they have consignment area, or people, if you buy it from your RC shop, they'll have some level of responsibility of making sure that the car is what it is, make sure it works right. Because it's in their interest too, because most of them take a percentage off of those sales of used RCs. So I think if you're going to do it, that's the way to do it. Otherwise, if you're like mechanically inclined and understand when you're buying used, sometimes you're going to buy someone else's junk. So you got to keep that in mind. So that's where I'm going to go there.
Agreed.
So I always say signs of a car that has a lot of wear. Is just by simply popping the hood, looking up under the hood. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to be able to, you could be a newbie or old person or whatever the case may be, to look up under the car and look, take the body off and see that the car has a lot of wear. I would say stay away from anything that you see that is just super duper dirty and kind of beat. Like I said, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Even me coming into the hobby, I can look at certain things and be like, oh nah. Even if it does work, you know what I'm saying, I can look at it and be like, this ain't what I really want. So I would recommend kind of stay away from them unless you do know the person who actually had the car. Anybody else?
For some, I would add, man, look at the bottom of that chassis. All these metal armor cars, you can tell a lot. You can see how long. You can tell if it's a shelf queen or if it's been, ridden real hard or bashed off the bottom of that chassis. That's key indicators. Look under that chassis, you see a lot of silver and not that black paint. Yeah, it's been ran through.
And to that point, you got to watch out for some sellers. They'll go ahead and swap a chassis plate out on you, make it look good, but then the diffs and everything else is tore up on the inside, so you're gonna end up spending another $130 trying to get that back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the key is you don't, and that's why we say stay away from it, because you don't really know about diffs. You know what I'm saying? All you know is you're supposed to put batteries in or gas in, whatever the case may be, and the car is supposed to run. So all in all, it's probably better for you if you're a newbie to just go to the local hobby shop and just find you something cheap, or even your pockets might be deep. Just find you something new. That way, you know what I'm saying, the first time you run it, you'll be able to feel, what's going on with it. And if you break it, then you're gonna be like, okay, it wasn't doing that when I first bought the car, so I know it's something that I've done and not something that someone else has done.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, for let's speak on buying and trading for guys. Period. I'm a firm believer in seeing what I buy before I purchase. If it's not coming, if it's a used car, because sometimes you see hella deals on Facebook Marketing. You like, man, that's a good deal. Let me get him to just send me that car. But me personally, always in the back of my mind, I always be thinking like, man, now if I get him to ship me this car and it comes to me and it's a box with nothing but rocks in it, I'm gonna be pissed. Or if I pay $250 for it, if it get to me and I gotta invest another $400 in it just to get it back running right, then I could have just bought one. You know what I'm saying? So I would, me personally, when it comes to buying cars that's used, if it's not a reliable person that I've been rocking with, or I've seen him sell things or whatever the case may be, I kind of stay away from it, man. I gotta see it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, because you just never know. And depending on, and I'm one of them type people where if I bought it used, I want to run it soon. I don't want to have to order more parts for it, or I don't want to go through them changes unless I know coming into it that is missing parts versus, you know, like I got an FG. I knew going into it I was going to convert it from gas to electric. What I didn't know that the front was binding either in the belt or the front diff. When he didn't run the car, but he put on the stand, started it up, did a couple little things to it. All the wheels moved forward. I didn't think it was an issue. Well, I got surprised, and then I was disappointed. So yeah, you just never know. You just never know.
I'll say when buying a used car, part of it, you know, sight unseen, is a couple things I assume. My strategy is to get into my used car salesman mode, get it for as cheap as possible, negotiate as cheap as possible, assume the worst when negotiating. You can look at the pictures, and the pictures indicate that, you know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. If it's dirty, all right, I'm taking money off of that. I don't know what's going on there. You know, I ask the right questions. Tell me about the diffs, because then let's just say if you're doing like a Facebook or through Messenger type of a deal, you're going to pay through PayPal goods and services. You ask what's wrong with the car in your conversations. That way you can use it if there is something wrong. You can go back and say, well, this guy said all the stuff was right with it. Here's the conversation. When I got the car, XYZ was wrong, XYZ was missing. But it's a little, I don't know, man. I kind of overcomplicate things in my head, but just to keep it simple, get the car for the cheapest that you can get it in the condition that it's in. Assume the worst so that you can't be upset if you do get it and it's messed up. Well, you know, I got a Creighton 6S and I paid $200 for it used. Okay, well, where are you going to get that from? Yeah. In real life, where are you going to get a RTR Creighton for $200 and then you find out you got issues? You can't be mad about it because you only paid the price of a roller for a RTR.
Right.
That's kind of things in perspective when you do this stuff, you know. But if you're expecting to get a fully functioning running car, you want to touch it, you want to feel it. And it's kind of hard to do those deals unless it's people you've done business with all on Facebook or wherever you're doing your deals.
Right. That makes sense. That definitely, the price has a lot to do with it. If you, like you say, if you got a Creighton 6S Creighton for $200 at this stage of our experience, you know something's gonna be broke on that car. Like, there's no question about it. And they might, oh yeah, it's pristine, you know, but like you say, you know, something, like going into it, you know something is up. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and I said, apply that strategy. Just assume the worst, and that's how much you should pay. You set a market in your head and say, look, that all I'm paying is $350. I don't care if it say $400. Stick to it. Go from there.
What do y'all think I paid for this one? This was used. You see, I got a couple little things wrong with it, but what do you think I paid for this one?
180, 230.
Somebody traded it in for some work you did on for him.
Nah, I got it for $100, man.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with it.
I
mean, you definitely got deals out there.
I got my talent roller for $80.
Hey,
I remember that. I seen that one.
Hey Ted, but you work on them though. You know what I'm saying? For a newbie coming out the gate, you know, $100. Yeah, that's a steal to them. But then they go down the street and then it start clicking.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's something as simple as you got a diff in a toolbox somewhere that's already rebuilt that you can break down, throw in there, and then you got you a, you know, nice little limitless speed run car. Or throw a spool in.
I'm just saying, but for $100, like, I don't think you really go wrong as long as everything's there for the most part. Like, you got the wheels, you know, the chassis there, the dog bones there, they're good. You know, if the diffs are the only issue, I mean, you're definitely still in it cheaper than going to go get, you know, a brand new one.
And I apologize because I know the part I forgot about the whole question is we're approaching this from a newbie perspective, not from a veteran.
No, you was right because we moved on. I did ask questions from a veteran, from you know, just a person who knows RC standpoint. So you know what I'm saying, you know, you was on point. Hey, everybody in the chat, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button, man. We got 49 people in the building. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. Hey, and some of y'all comments we're not reading as of right now. We're trying to get through our topics first. And then once we get through some of the topics, we'll go back and read some of the questions. I see a lot of good questions, especially from this Facebook user. Comments from the Facebook user or whatever. But let us get through this, man, and then we will definitely get to you guys' questions and comments.
And I was going to say to those Facebook users, if you could put like some identifying information, your handle, your name, just so we don't call you Facebook user, we can address you a little bit better than Facebook user.
Right.
Because right now you just Facebook users to us, and you also can go into your profile and make it public, and that way we'll be able to see your name. I know it's a lot of people like, because my Facebook is private as well, because you don't want just anybody finding you. But I mean, I think it'll be okay if you just go in and swap it right quick, and then at the end of the night, if you can remember to swap it back. But yeah. So yeah, man, yeah, I feel like, man, it's even for a veteran, man, sight unseen, you taking a big chance. But if some like me, a lot of times I already have plans for the car anyway, so I know what I'm gonna change. I know it, you know what I'm saying, and especially if it's a car that I've already had before. Like if I were to go get a new infraction roller for $250 or something like that, or $200. I wouldn't really trip if there is small problems, because I already got plans for the car anyway. But it money is money, man. And sometimes when you spend your money and someone tells you that, is XYZ is the car is good, is in good running conditions, you expect for that car to really be in good running conditions, like they said. But you have to learn how to take things with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying, and test stuff out. And that's why I say I'm more of, there's a lot of cars I pass up on, great deals that I pass up on, because I can't get there to see them physically. So yeah, what was the next topic, y'all? I forgot. Doing all that talking.
All right. Well, let me catch some of these comments, and that way we can stay on here. I'm gonna go all the way back to 9:15. All right. At the Facebook user. So whoever the Facebook user is, saying for a newbie, first time, get it new. Jay Mitch saying what's up to the chat. Great. All aspects RC is agreeing, saying very true. Brandon Singleton, message to you Gap, saying his Kagama still going strong, nothing broken yet. Running with a 17-2 pinion. Interesting. Facebook uses agreement. Hey, also saying shoot me the invite. I come hang out with y'all. You can tell from the bottom of the car.
Rattle.
Huh?
His name is Armor Infraction on Facebook.
Armor Infraction. So that's the only person on Facebook that's putting comments?
He has about 10 or so comments. And
okay.
Yeah, and the FG comment is Demetrius Stewart on Facebook.
Demetrius, I ain't selling you nothing, sir. Nothing. No, sir.
And then the shoot me the invite is Les J.
Okay.
Sergeant J, we need to have him on here. That'd be good. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Then we got one more from the bottom. Demian Brown, I believe. Gap, what he do?
Okay. All right, cool. Brandon Singleton is asking, y'all think Traxxas will make a true fifth scale? Well, probably not. I see Pop saying, what's up, fellas? All right, we caught up on the Facebook user. Jose Robinson saying, sometimes I see a lot of beat up RCs for high prices. Must be crazy, especially X-Max and XRT, including eBay as well. I do see that a lot too. He-Man Shine saying 12S motor versus dual motor 12S. Which way would you swing? All right, we'll come back to that. Woo Diddy's in the building. What's going on?
What up?
What it do? What it do?
Brandon Singleton saying, I didn't know that Armor Gorgon could take a lot of power. Yep, it can. It can. Deion Freeman saying, what's up? Gap panel and chat. Wild RC, wipe your feet at the front door. Visit for a while and subscribe on your way out. At the back door. I like that one. Eclectic, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Sir Thizzle in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up?
Chris Miller is asking, how long does it take for a person to be an RC veteran? Hey, I don't know. It just depends on how deep you get into it, how fast. You know, you got some people who get a car today, they might not run it for a year or two. And you get somebody who get a car today, they break that down, redo it, you know, dig into it, the expert. So it just depends on how fast you what your learning curve is like too. So yeah. Any other comments on that?
Nah, I think you caught them all. I think you caught them all.
RC bet it's not about time, it's about experience. You know, you could, if you get 20 RCs and go through them things in 3 months, you a beast. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. K Brown says good evening. K Brown in the building. What's cracking? What
it do?
All right. Eclectic is saying you should tell Facebook users to come over to YouTube. That's not a bad idea. Charles
it's a view regardless. So you know what I'm saying? We need those views. We need those views on Facebook so we can be monetized on Facebook as well. So yeah, we need those views. We need them.
Yeah, Charles Green says,
all right, so let me go ahead.
All right, yeah, Charles Green says new only. Shop boy, Anthony Johnson is in the building. What's going on? IDJC says, but a cheap car that breaks, get your wrenching skills up. That's true. It'll get your mind right real quick. I'm not sure who that one is. Big Easy says, what's good, panel? Happy Sunday. Same to you. Brandon Singleton's asking, do people drag race small scales or see like 12 and 18 scales? Yeah, somewhere. Orange Mound in the building. What's going on?
Orange Mound, what it do?
Woo Diddy asking, how much do you love your cars? And then Dirty Dog Hobby says, what's good, RC fam? And we got one more. Matthew Senior says, just like this newbie looking to buy, users new selling, trying to get their money back, especially from Traxxas batteries. Ooh.
I think that's a good thing to talk about, setting your expectations when you're trying to sell something.
Yeah.
That's
a fact.
Yeah.
That's
discussion.
Yeah, that fits perfectly. Sorry, so let me ask y'all this question. So for a newbie getting in the hobby, which car would you recommend for to them if they had an open mind, like they didn't care whether it was on road or off road or whatever the case may be? What's a good car that you would recommend to them and why? One at a time, please, if y'all don't mind.
All right, you answer it first then, sir.
All right, y'all want me to go first? All right, so me personally, I would say go with a Granite 3S. And the reason why I say go with a Granite 3S because it's very durable. It's not gonna break the bank, and you can do a lot with it. It's not really a good racer, but everything else it does well. As far as, you know what I'm saying, bashing, learning how to hit backflips, learning how to jump. It's a really small learning curve with the Granite 3S, especially the newer versions that come with that newer SLT3 remote, not that old one. So Granite Armor Granite 3S would be my truck to recommend somebody.
I like that. I'm gonna say, me personally, if you just coming straight from like the Target and Walmart RCs, I think one of the best first RCs is the Rustler VXL. It's the 2-wheel drive 3S. Get the brushless one that gives you a learning curve. It'll come with the nickel caddy pack. You could run that. Then when you ready, you could put the 2 and the 3S in there and be going 60 like next week. But it's the easiest car to learn on, the most widely available parts. If you do break some, they are very durable, and they are fun as hell. They are fun. So that's what I'm gonna go with, Rustler VXL.
So I'm gonna go with the Armor Typhon 3S.
Let's go.
I think that's a good car to teach you to stay away from the curves because it's an open wheelbase. You can run it 2 or 3S. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty quick. I think at a 2S you probably hit like minimum 35 miles an hour roughly on the stock gears. You could put a on-road body on there or whatever. Change it up, whatever. Put some off-road tires on there. I guess it's pretty versatile. So that would be the car I would choose.
I would tell them
Red Cat.
Oh yeah. Look, if you don't want to be in the hobby long, no, you know I'm not gonna say that. You know,
we knew that was coming sooner or later. The night wasn't gonna go past without nobody catching you like that. Go ahead, Rattle.
now I would actually say any 6S armor. Simply because you can go 4S with it, you can go 6S with it. Most of the remotes have some type of throttle control on it out the gate, and it gives you out of that one car the ability to kind of see where you at as far as speed goes. Meaning you can start off on 50% and build your way up versus having to buy a car and then master that as far as speed and then go get you another car or change the system out or whatever the case. So yeah, I would say any 6S armor, and then you figure out if you like street better, if you like off-road better or whatever. But yeah, that would be my advice.
I would say the 4S lineup, the 4S Outcast, 4S Creighton. Similar to what you saying, Rattle, it gives you that 4S, 3S capability, but not on a very higher, high speed, that much torque and power. Because for a newbie starting out, that might be too much, but it's a fine line. Still gives you that power, still gives you that bashing ability, and durable, and not as difficult to work on as the 6S lineup, I would say. That's pretty much it.
You don't think so?
I mean, for me, I think that anybody getting into it should go back to the old school ways where we had no instant gratification. You bought a car, you had to take it home, you had to build it.
Oh,
so now you know the car through and through. You know what I mean? So like, if anything goes wrong, you kind of got an idea of what's going on. I say like, something like this, like Associated B series. These go for like maybe $280. You got to put everything together. You can set it the way you want, but there's also a lot of adjustments on here, so it teaches you how to actually, dial a car in. Whereas like some of the armor vehicles, they're great for bashing and whatnot, but they don't really have like that much adjustment that you can have on these kind of cars.
So you say brand new, get you a kit, put you a kit together.
Definitely.
Yeah,
because now definitely.
Well, you in 8 feet. Throw you straight in 8 feet. I'm with you.
That's tough. Straight up for
Car will never go straight.
Not to veer off subject, but I think that is why the hobby is growing at such rapid rates, though, is because it's RTRs and not just kits. Because a lot of people, like, I probably wouldn't have got into the hobby if I had to build a kit right off the rip. It probably would have been, for me, it would have been like, nah, I'm good, bro. Because it's just too much. It's really like where I'm like, intimidating. It's really intimidating when you pull that box open and you got those parts. You have to be like really, 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 really like on board. Like, I'm finna do this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for the RTRs, I probably wouldn't. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, like, but certain car companies like Techno, also manuals, got the best manuals in the game when it comes to building a car. Associated, I say a close second. Everything's true to scale. So like, it's really not that daunting to, to take upon that task. If you just look at the manual, like a screw is the same size as the screw they're actually picturing. You can pick the screw next to it. Okay, this is the screw I need. So you kind of sort all your screws off what you need for each individual, process, and then, have them and just go, a little bit at a time. So like I said, it's more gratifying, I think, for me anyway. When I build a car and I see it come from a box into what it is, for me, it's more gratifying instead of opening it up, because either way, I'm opening up an RTR car anyway. You're going to change diff fluids, you're going to change shock oils, you're going to change, suspension setups. Everything's going to be different. You're going to change the gearing, you might change the motor, you might change the servo, the ESC. So in the end of it, you're getting something that you got to take apart. I mean, it's already blueprinted out to where, it's already made, but the manual does the same thing for you.
You know what I'm thinking about too, Ted? Like, it's people who look at these RCs, they see somebody, they see you out there with your DBXLE, little kid run up on you. He ain't really trying to build that. But if there's like somebody who's like coming from like Legos or from like model building, building, models, I would agree with you. Like a Techno kit. When you said Techno, that resonated with me because those are some of the best and easiest kits to build. You can get that to your grandma and she can build it.
Mhm.
They have one of the baddest RCs on the block. So I get where you coming from with that. But just from like someone who is just getting into the game, I think just a straight RTR, something easy and something that don't cost a lot. And that's why I was going back to my argument about the Rustler. You get your money right back out of a Rustler. You pay $199 for it, you can sell it for $150.
If you look at them, they're not too much different. Like you look at this platform versus this. The only thing different is this one's a mid motor. Well, other than that, they're basically the same.
And you got to build it.
But I will say this though: a brand new person coming into this hobby, putting a kit in front of them would be probably the equivalent of putting a 1,000 piece puzzle in front of them. That's nothing but a forest. It's gonna make a forest when you put it all together. Versus, you know, 8-piece puzzle of you know, some way different. It's like I think when you got experience in this, Ted, you probably put together how many kits during your time?
Man.
He did 10 kits this weekend.
Nah, I haven't built one in a while, but at my height of things, I was doing like 2 kits a day. I was selling on eBay. I was selling a whole bunch of like rock crawlers. So I was building them out at nighttime and just putting them on eBay and selling them. So I definitely do have a lot of experience with kits. I'm not gonna say that, you know, I have the same perspective as somebody walking into it new. But you know, like I said, at the end of it, how do you really know what's wrong with your car now? And you get swindled when you go to the hobby shop if not on the up and up, or you're dealing with somebody on the street that may be, you know, fixing something for you. Now they want to charge you for something that you may not necessarily need. So when you get your kit and you know what's going on, you know, as far as, okay, I put this together, I know that these parts are moving and I hear the noise coming from here. I have an idea what it is. So now I can sit here, okay, I can open it up. Okay, this part is broken. You're not intimidated by the car now because you've already put it together. You know it in and out, top to bottom. But I get it though.
Yeah, the person has to be inclined to something similar. Like let's just say you Ted, prime example. If your alternator goes outside in your car, what you gonna do?
I'll go fix it.
My point exactly. My point exactly. If your fuse box in your garage busts and you know it ain't nothing but that little DC amperage that you got to pull out and put in, you're gonna do that, right?
Oh, for sure.
But everybody's not like that. You feel what I'm saying? Some people they're gonna say, nah, I'd rather just take it here and let them charge me $1,000 whole when he could have bought the part for $100 and changed it for free. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it kind of ties in with, you know, being inclined, like what J-Miss said, Rattlecan said. If you got a person that's used to working on puzzles, or you got a person that's used to building model cars, okay, a RC gonna be a cinch for him. A person who work on real cars like Doc, who can break down a real transmission and rebuild a real transmission, a car to them, they're gonna get more excitement out of building that car than actually driving it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. So, I'm not saying it's 100% right in the theory that I have, but
no. It's all opinion, bro. You are entitled to your opinion. That's what this is about. Opinion.
But for me working at the hobby shops and stuff, and I see people buy RTRs, I see them in the shop more than the people who actually take the kit route, because the people that buy the kits, they be like, you know what? I understand it. The people that buy the RTRs, they coming in. I smacked it up. What's wrong with it? And now you're looking at me to guide you through the whole entirety of, you know, your journey to fix your car.
But here's the question, though. Most of the people that's buying the RTRs that's bringing it back, are they new to it or are they experienced to it?
People that's coming into the hobby like brand new. What can I get? What can I get? You know what I mean? We recommend a car, give it to them. They out there, they crash up because, you know, they always want to, they see the videos. And that's another thing, too, that's kind of misleading. Like, you know, a lot of you guys have videos out here, right? And you guys are further advanced in the hobby. So you might have somebody doing speed runs, you might have somebody who's doing track racing, you might have somebody just bashing, whatever it may be, right? But your handle and the control of the car is so much different than somebody coming into it. So like now they see all this stuff that is on YouTube or whatever like that, and they're like, "Oh, I want to do the same thing," but you don't have the control.
Yeah, like Rattlecan videos, they're very deceiving, man. Because he's out there and he'll send the cars like 75 feet up in the air and land it perfectly. And then somebody watch his video, then they be like, okay, I can do that too. I can jump my car off this house and land it on that house and make it bunny hop, do a double somersault front flip and land on the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check out Rattle Channel. You'll see them setting 75 foot jumps.
I heard the things don't move.
Go ahead, Doc. Doc,
it's on you, my pick is the Armor Gargon.
Okay.
Cheap.
I like
that. Come with a charger. And it's not just newbies getting them. You got pros getting them, because I got me one on order.
Nice. Yeah, he was talking about they got a
So
program.
he just basically told y'all that he was a pro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A couple joints ago, right? Well, it might have been in November. We was talking about you can get the Gorgon as a kit.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
That
can.
is like, that's the best of both worlds. What we talking about, and what Ted is talking about, you could buy an entry level kit just to put it together, build it yourself, see how it works. And when it breaking, you bring it to the hobby shop, and I'm there. And you want to trade it in, I'll take it off your hands for $70.
For the low.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
low.
I'll be mad right with you. Oh man, you broke it already. That's crazy. I'll give you 70.
That joker getting 6 cents.
Yep, exactly.
But also, like, even with RTR though, just to touch base on this one more time.
Go ahead.
But even with RTR, you giving somebody something out the box, and they got expectations of what it is, especially when you put a number on the box.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if it doesn't perform, like, because not all motors and ESCs are created equal. You can have the same one. Like, we can have the same exact setup, same exact gearing, same exact car. You can build my car for me, and your car can be faster than mine because there's a variance in the KVs or whatever like that. But like I said, it's just what you're getting out the box. Like for me, I think like kits are going to give you more of a step above than what you would get out of an RTR, because they kind of focus more on upgrades out of the box versus you having to buy them and just getting like the electronics that you really don't want anyway. Because 9 times out of 10, how many cars you have with stock setups in them?
Not many. None. Well, one. Well, no, 2. I take that back, 2. See, but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker though. Like you said, now you can be a mechanically inclined kind of person and you can build you a kit, but you still got to listen to what somebody tell you and what to put in the kit. You feel what I'm saying? To make the kit perform. Because if you buy a Techno Truggy kit and you go get a BL2S system and put it in there, it's not gonna perform nowhere near as if you would have just got a 3S Rustler 4x4. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's all give or take, man. Hey man, we got 70 people up in the building, man. We need to have 70 thumbs up. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Rattle, let's catch up on these. Y'all keep talking. We keep talking about it. We're gonna let Rattle catch up on these comments, and then we're gonna go on to the next subject. Where we stopped at? We stopped at, I think, Woo Diddy. Where you stop? Or no, because you said what's up, got with everybody on the panel. No, you didn't stop right there. You stopped at.
I'm gonna start with Deep Voice at 9:37. All right. You see it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Deep Voice saying I started with the Granite 3S. Kevin, I don't want to kill your last name. Saying I saw you working on the DBXL. He said that's nice. This Facebook user says peace, guys. Yep, peace to you too. Kevin is back saying I just refitted mine with the Vitavon body.
Spending that money.
Nice.
Fiber. Yeah.
Interesting. But I say this and then we'll get back to reading. Once you put a Vitavon part on there, the value of your car went from $8 to $8,000. Boy, they not cheap.
Come on. That's what you say. I got $1 million bike over here.
Your bike is $2 million, sir.
Hey, you and JB. What we on them expensive bikes?
Right. Because I looked up them Vitavon rims.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the best parts. I don't want no bull.
Well, I looked up them Vitavon rims because I was like, oh, you know what? I might pull the trigger on something.
They're a Honda, unless you're getting those spokes now. Those spokes is 70 and 80.
70 a piece,
yeah.
The one piece rims,
like
they
$40, bro.
The solid metal runs, the ones I got, they was $46 and $48. So less than $100 for both of the rims.
Yeah.
But the Trill ones, they're about $100 for the wheels, but then you gotta buy the spindle separately. So it's about $140 for that.
Yeah,
and that other brand, the brand that I showed y'all in the chat the other day, they come with the spindles in it, and there's only 44.
Yeah,
for both or just for one?
For 44 a piece.
Yeah, so about $88. Yeah,
$80.
That's not cheap. You gonna get some solid aluminum wheels for.
But that's how much
Yeah.
you're gonna spend on a set of foams or a
Mhm.
set of tires anyway on something that you got anyway, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave the Losi rims on there. I'm all right with that.
Even more.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna sit on the shelf anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine with
Right next to the red cat.
Right next to the
All right.
RR5.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Coach D says building the kit isn't for everyone. I love it because I've raced off road. Not everyone gets into that side of the hobby. Now that's true. That's true. Never Stock RC says, "What's up? Hey, welcome to the chat. We appreciate
What's going on,
you.
brother?
Hit that like button, brother.
That's it." Kevin says, "I'd love to try a kit, but a basher kit." Huh? Interesting. Let us know how that turns out.
Techno kits. You can bash.
ET48, MT410, SET410. Any one of them are good.
Right.
And they drive like no other kits out there. Like, as far as what I know, they're a lot heavier than a lot of race cars, but they're very durable. And like my SET410 I had back in the day, that was like my ultimate short course truck. I don't think it was another short course truck out there
You on camera now?
that
Look,
can
come on,
that can compete with it.
She tried to hurry up and get out of there. She said, "Pew," she shot by.
gotta come see what's going on. Yep. But I was
Say,
gonna
what's
say,
up?
Reese, Mr. Ted said hi. But I was gonna say another option too would be one of those about 80% builds, you know, the ARTRs. If you don't really want to get your hands too dirty, you could put your own electronics in and it's ready for you. Or there's nothing wrong with getting a limitless either. Just, you know, put whatever you want. But you said off-road.
I mean,
so
but these right here are super simple to put together.
Yeah,
anybody can put this together. My girl put one of these together. She never touched a wrench in her life.
I got it to me if y'all wanted to put it together. I know y'all like doing it.
Is that because you coached her? Did you coach her on putting it together?
Nah.
Or she just sat down at the table and went to work?
Listen, I provided her with, some of this stuff right here. And I gave her the manual. I said, if you need anything, help me, I'll help you out. But other than that, I want you to read the manual and see what you can do. She went through the whole thing and she was like, this isn't that hard. And then she got it together. Only thing I really helped her with was installing the motor and getting the mesh and everything set up for her. Other than that, she painted the body herself and everything.
The paint part, that's easy. Some people don't like the paint, but
no, but look. Time out. Pause. Yeah, flag on the play. Let's go to repeat now. This for both of y'all sides of the question. This is for both of y'all for the whole conversation with you builders and you painters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like the doggone build. Everybody is not a builder. You paint.
That's what she did.
Everybody don't like the paint. Everybody is not a painter.
I get it. No, I understand that everybody does not like to. What I'm saying is, it's actually easy to do. You just got to be. It's about patience. That is 1,000% about the patience. If you can put your patience hat on, you can come up with the next part. The next is patience, then execution.
And all of us ain't patient yet, and all of us don't execute.
But the best thing is, though, if you mess up, you could do it all over again. You could try it again. It ain't like it's the end of the world if you mess up the paint job.
Yeah,
that's a new basher body, and you just go get another body and go at it again. I ain't the best painter in the world. Once in a while, I'll do it if I have to. Otherwise,
this one of the first bodies I've ever painted. You know what I mean? This is like maybe third or fourth body. Ain't nothing super special, but it's definitely just something that you can say. Just take your time, playing it out. That's the main thing, planning it out.
Yeah, you're right, bro. But after you spend about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 on bodies and you keep destroying them, at some point you have to realize that this ain't for me.
You ain't the paint.
Yeah, this is not for me. Like that's just like saying if I keep building these kits and every time my diffs in the back just keep breaking. Obviously, I got it in there backwards. I did something wrong. So this might not just be my cup of tea, but it is what it is, man. Come on, Rob. Let's catch up.
Yeah. All right. Never Stock RC says, you guys ever have problems with your XLX2 power wires coming off board ever? I did, and Castle didn't warranty it. Ooh, Blue 275 servo. Godly. Expensive rate. Just putting in my new ESC now. No.
I was supposed to be in the live stream on Thursday night talking about that, but keep it moving.
I heard of it happening. It never happened to me, but I ain't gonna say it never happened.
I've definitely seen it. I've definitely seen it at the hobby shop, especially with like the Creighton 8S's and the Outcast 8S. For some reason, they just were like desoldering the power cable off every time the positive line.
It
Too
seemed
much
like
power,
Kessler,
too much heat.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like resistance. You know what I mean? Like you get too much resistance built up somewhere.
it seemed like
Creating that
Kessler
heat.
turning into the Audi 5000 up today. Like, good
Hey,
grief.
wait. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because it's always lacking some accountability. We don't know. I don't know what that guy was doing. I don't know if he had a 1700 with his XLX2.
Trying to bash.
What kind of batteries he was using. Don't know if his gearing was too crazy and he going up and down and doing stuff. You do some stuff, everything gonna break unless it's hobby Wayne.
Yeah,
You know,
running
even
a
hobby
Delta
Wayne
on
had
that
that
motor
problem.
on the sensor. That'll
Mhm.
set them on fire.
Yep.
It's,
If you
it's
run
a
it,
lot of combination, bro.
exactly.
If you run it just right, it'll still set on fire.
If you run it censored, but you got the motor wires in backwards, you asking for a fire. I don't know if that's what you did. Like,
Yeah.
like you know, people just plug in stuff because it's supposed to be plugged in, and people don't mess with this. I don't know. I'm not trying to say it's all user error, but I'm sure at the end of the day, if you got a receipt, you know, Castle might take care of you, even if it's a non-warranty replacement. At the minimum, they're going to do that for you. But it's hard to tell. You know, we don't. Everybody, this is not for everybody. Castle's not for everybody. You know,
I heard that they was trying to do a partnership with the Boy Scouts of America, some dealing with fires or something like that. You know, that's what I. That's what I heard.
I mean, I had it running one time. Like I had my infraction set up. I have running with a Castle 1512 2650. It ran good. You know what I mean? I was like, well, I'm gonna see how it runs. I ran it on 4S. That was fine. I was like, all right, step it up 6S. And I went to 8S, but I never changed the gearing. So it drove down the block just fine. But the moment I laid a load on it, I just saw a fireball come down the block.
Woo. Yeah, that part. Sir Thizzle said you could tell when somebody got in the hobby by how comfortable they are with building the kit. If you old school and wanted in the hobby back in the 80s, 90s, you had to build it. I've heard that before too.
Yeah,
I've heard
Trex
that.
is the one who made that popular for RTRs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cat. Shout out to Traxxas.
Yes, definitely shout out to Traxxas because boy, if I had to get in the game on kits, well, it would be why y'all would be on here. We'd be on the live stream talking about something else.
And them kits used to be crazy expensive back in the 80s. Like 350 was a lot back then. You know what I mean?
That was yesterday's money too.
Yeah. Akron RC says kit is a lot for first RC, or it's a lot for a first RC. Yeah. Coach D saying, what's up to Sergeant somewhere? Philly Sword. Hey, what's good? Hey, welcome to the chat.
What it do?
Sir Thizzle in the building. He said, I love kits. I got in the hobby in the 80s. Really?
Yeah, his ass old, bro.
I did not think that. I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, he probably like us.
Like dust.
Hey, don't let him do that to you. Don't let him do that to you. You know, just beat him up next time y'all see each other on the track. Just
I ain't got to do nothing but run. He ain't gonna be able to catch me.
Reeds RC was saying, what's up? What's good, fellas? Kilowatt RC says my son is 7. He started out with a Traxxas Max 4S when he was 3. Nice. That's a first car, boy. That's a fantastic person.
Yo, what up, Kilowatts, man? You out here killing it with that dual motor. Dual motor 5B, killing it, my brother.
They got to do a motor. Hey, post it in the chat, Kilowatts. I never watched this video.
He got he got the speed run drawn like 130 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, post them in the chat, man. Post your videos in the chat, brother.
Yeah,
I think it's that Losi he got, but man, I can't wait to get them foam tires, man. Definitely can't wait. The bad weather kind of delayed the delivery, but the Fitzgerald tires, y'all check them out.
Red, you don't have bad weather, sir. That's horrible. That is horrible.
Yeah, that's crazy going on there.
Sheesh. Kevin says it saddens me that folks can't or won't try to fix their own rigs before they take them to their local hobby shop.
It's great for the hobby shops. Yo, y'all gonna pay $20 for some A-arms. They're gonna charge you $70 to put them on. Keep on doing that shit.
Man.
Keep on doing it. Support your local hobby shop.
That's it. But I will say this though. I think a lot of times the cost of the initial investment hurts a lot of people because think about it. You're buying the car, you're buying a charger, you're buying batteries. That's just to go drive your car. You ain't broke nothing yet. Then you go break something. Now you got to go buy a whole new set of tools that you didn't anticipate. So I think a lot of people are, they probably getting into this hobby with a shoestring budget. And then it's like, oh man, I got to go buy something else. And I got to figure out how to put it on too. They're really
This is
That's what I'm
kind of
saying.
shoestring budget.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like to my eyes, like basically one of the best things you can get because they come with an ESC, they come with a motor. All you have to provide is a radio and a servo. They give you a body, they give you wheels, they give you tires. You gotta get a battery, ESC, battery receiver. I mean, paint's nothing though. I mean, it's like what $7 a can.
But here's the killer though. Here's the killer when it comes to electronics. So you can go into, you can ask anybody, hey, what's gonna be the best system to put in this car? I'm building the kit. What's gonna be the best system to put in here? You're gonna hear a wide range of things. So now this newbie who had an idea of what to get, now they just somebody done ran them down the rabbit hole because this person saying this person saying that. I mean, even with us on the chat, some of us Hobby Wing fans, some of us are Castle fans, and we could probably literally go back and forth about the pros and cons in our own opinion for hours at a time. So just imagine the newbie trying to absorb all of that, the what fors, the whys, the how comes. Yeah, it would be a lot for them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the local hobby shop is for, man. The newbies. As much as I want to push us as YouTubers, like I don't, most of the time we don't keep nothing stock. But as a newbie, keep it stock. Don't worry about what's the best. Just worry about how the car works, how to use the car, and enjoy the car. That's what you worry about. Don't worry about being the fastest. Don't worry about all that first. Just figure out if you like this hobby first. Because, if it's not for you, don't be spending thousands of dollars. I've seen a couple people coming up Adams and get an 8S Creighton XLX2 without put all this stuff in it because they watch, my video. They did it. And then the next time it's up in the shop and they want to sell it. And I'm, now I got a new Castle 2028 because they want to sell it. But that's
so he really invites that. Come on, man, so I can get that.
Yo, they need to have it to Catch the Predator. I will be the first person on there because I'm sitting there. Oh dang, I'm like, yo, remember Stevie J back in the day, like doing this shit with his face and doing that shit. That's me in the hobby shop when somebody come in there. See a new
somebody coming there with something. Jay Mitch was like, man, I don't even know why you got that. If I was you, I wouldn't even do nothing with that.
What's she gonna say? What's she gonna say when you bring that in, man? You might as well leave that right here.
All right, I'm gonna skip through a little bit. Stir Thizzle says anybody that's already swapping out or upgrading every part on their rig shouldn't be intimidated by a lot. Really, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mr. Mad 2424, what it do, bro? Go ahead.
What you see there? Did I skip over there?
Yeah, you skipped. It's cool. Go ahead.
All right. Kasiri, I forgot how to say it, but I hope I got it right that time. I'm at the point where I have no interest in it. Oh, yeah. You say he ain't building no kit. Anthony Johnson says kits have much higher quality parts. Also, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, he typed that twice. He's saying I have no interest in RTRs now. I just build what I want from scratch or a kit if available. Oh, that's dope. That's a good idea. Anthony Johnson agrees. IKB TV. Have any of you tried 12S on Spectrum 780 kV?
Yes. Yes. It'll take it. Yeah.
Philly Source saying, "What's up, everybody?" Original Man saying, "What's up?" Anthony Johnson says, "Damn rattle." I'm not sure what that is referring to, but we'll come back. Charles Green is asking best tires for the XRT.
Proline MX 43s.
MX-57s, Badlands.
See, look at that. Now that's
Door
$400 with all of them wheels and tires right there.
Yeah, that's $400.
Right. Gap got 4. J Mish got 4.
Anything is better than them stock tires.
Yeah, the stock tires trash. Yeah,
You can just put the stock X-Max tires on there and be bad. You could maybe me and Gap can agree. Maybe we could say backflip, Outcast. Maybe we could be on the same page. That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
gotta-
Backflips though, you got to get that little you got to put something in front of the shim, that hole, because that hole is bigger. That hole is because it's X-Max got a 17 mil coming out, and the Creighton and Outcast got a 24 mil coming out. So you got to put that little washer. But yes, sir, backflips all day. Backflips for the win. Yes,
Facebook user is making a comment about himself, saying all these slow MFers on one screen. He's actually looking in the mirror, so y'all don't worry about that. He's looking in the mirror somewhere.
Yeah, that's low. That's low.
Yeah,
he's slow.
Like somebody I know some guys that's like that, but they really fast though.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. He's one of them. He fast till you get him in the grass. You get him in the grass, he's slow as hell. He'll race me 1,000 times in the street. He ain't gonna race me in that grass though.
Or if you gotta turn the corner. Brandon Singleton saying ain't got time for the building. He's not doing a kit. Deion Freeman says I changed my MT410 into a ET48.3 Techno. Also, I have an EB48 2.0. Nice. Kevin is asking, you boys got your wives running any rigs? My wife digs it. She runs 3 rigs: Creighton, 6S, Fire Team, and the Losa Super Rock Ray. Oh, that's tight. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's super dope. Cause my wife ain't finna be studying that.
My girl ride with me.
Not one bit.
My girl ride with me.
My daughters will run it, but that wife, but she gonna be like, "Boy, come on, man, that ain't even on my style right there."
E-Dub is saying just stopping by. I'll see you later. Good day, brothers. And yes, I wiped my feet before I came in the house. Nice.
Appreciate that, E-Dub. Appreciate that, E-Dub. I'm gonna show your car later too, E-Dub. So if you ain't here, you gonna miss it, but I'm gonna show it.
Yeah, Sean Collins says, "What's good, my brothers? North Philly Shears in the building. Welcome to the chat." Oh, 9G says his first car was an Audi 5000. So then you already know. You are, because I'm sure you didn't keep it long. Matter of fact, I know you didn't keep that car long.
Yeah, that's the one that looked like the Taurus from back in the day. Remember, they had the body that looked almost just like a Taurus back in the day, bro.
And it kept going, just popping in reverse. That was the biggest issue with that car.
But you never seen them. Them car, that boy was rare. Them was like some dinosaur. Them bad boy was extinct.
Never Stock says, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. I had 1100 kV, QS8, stock gearing, belted tires. Oh, he's explaining what took place. Sean Collins in the building. Speaking of Phil, Dirty Dog Hobbies saying my Creighton 8S almost burnt down. That's a common story there. Dave is responding to Kevin, said my wife won't, but she don't want to. Because she don't want to break them. I tried, but she like to watch. Oh, that's what's up. Never Stock just seems like it happens a lot from what I see in the forums. I'll be going to Hobby Wing if this happens again. All my other eight RCs are all Hobby Wing now. Castle needs to step their game up. Interesting. Never Stock says the CNHL 10,000 milliamp 120C for its lipos. Innovations RC edition is what I was running, by the way. That clear associated RC10 OG clear buggy looks hella dope. There it is. Justin is asking, what do you charge to paint a 5th scale body? Eagle 5T Grail body, just 2 colors with ghost flames. Hey, just message me.
500. Send it to Got Reviews A to Z catch up.
E-Dub says I started out just like that with the glass E-Revo. Ooh, yeah, no comment on the E-Revo. I prefer wrenching more than driving, but me being fairly new would have not got into the hobby if I had to start with the kid. Yeah, that's it. Philly Source said I started the hobby fixing my own rigs. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. DJ Cool is saying buying a used worthless RC car is like being a faithful Cowboy fan.
Lose situation.
I leave my boys alone, man. We got beat up tonight, but that's all right.
Hey,
yeah, I got beat up good tonight.
I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, we can't defend the run.
Yeah,
when it was
27-0, I was like, ooh, let me turn this channel. Ain't no need me keep watching this.
Look, they might
I knew
make
it
it
was
come
gonna
back.
happen. Nah, I knew it was gonna happen. I said that all week last week. I'm like, they gonna lose.
Kilo White saying, "What's up, fellas? This is cool. What you got going on? That's Big Reg. Put me on to the fire stream. Nice.
What's
Thanks
up, brother?
Thanks for joining. Wendell Gumby. I lost my Mojave 4S yesterday. Burnt to a crisp. Woo.
Lipos, man.
Was that the one I saw on Facebook?
Messing with that plastic, fantastic. I'm good.
Yeah,
I think I seen him on Facebook. He was in the middle of the field when the joint
and see,
burned
then
down.
that 4S Mojave body will get kind of stuck sometimes, bro. So
Yeah,
it might
that
have
was
started
one of the main
burning
issues.
and it got stuck, and he couldn't get it off, bro. And it probably just went up in flames. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Wendell.
Yeah. Big Head said, "Oh, go ahead."
I said it happened to me too. I couldn't get this body off.
FG body. Crazy.
What body is that? That's the FG body.
Yeah,
that was the Audi
530?
DTM.
You
Yeah,
burnt it up?
530. Yep, you know how. Power hobby batteries, bro.
And the Castle ESC, huh?
It was the
I
batteries.
mean, it may have or it may not have been, but I'm just going to say the batteries.
Not confirm nor deny that.
Big Head RC say, why don't we talk about crawlers? Well, I mean, we'll talk about it if it, is need be, but we don't, I know me, I don't have a whole lot of crawling experience. I do know how to crawl. It's pretty fun, but I mean, we just talk about RCs, man. If crawlers come across, we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah,
I had my phase with them.
Yeah,
I tried it with them. I don't know. I just kept one around just in case I actually do it one day.
A group of people and some water and rocks is fun, bro. I ain't
It's
even gonna
fun.
cap. Yeah,
You don't need that much space.
With some water and some rocks, man. It's fun, bro. It's fun.
All right, because Siri says he's got $1,000 in his now. You can get hella silly with this hobby. That's a fact. Sean Collins is asking you, Jay. He said, "Yo, Mitch, I sent your link to my boy. He interested in buying your Moto MX."
Man, that bike sold in like 10 minutes when I posted
Yeah.
it. That bike sold before the video went up, honestly. So
I can believe that. IDJC says that's what's up. Brandon Singleton Gap Traxxas might make a 6S rally car. Just guessing. Interesting.
They might.
IDJC says trying to make an RDR just as expensive as kids. Anthony Johnson, how does that Spectrum 780 run on 12S?
Good.
Yeah. Charles Green says, y'all buy brands that's local only.
Nah, whatever we like.
Yeah.
I got a couple overseas cars.
Charles Green is also saying Seattle don't a lot y'all talk about. Okay. Justin Jacoby, 500 gap out. He's laughing. All right.
That ain't that much, bro, for a Radican.
Hey, Kevin is saying, where you guys living? I'm near Toronto. For what it's worth, it's nah, bro. You got to move.
Yeah, man.
They used to that up there in Canada, man.
Nah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You stuck in the house all day if it's that temperature.
Yeah, bro. You walk around with fur coat on inside. Like,
every pipe in Georgia would bust if it got down that low.
Yeah.
It'll be floods all over the place. Every pipe in Georgia, the pipes going through your house, every pipe will bust if it gets to -50, bro.
Boy, good grief.
It's over with.
All right, let's see. The answer to the question, yeah, that was him on Facebook. Wendell saying that was him on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I think it was today or yesterday I saw that.
All right. Sean saying Castle Slander makes an appearance at least once in each stream. LOL. But is it slander if it's true?
Oh,
It ain't true, man. It ain't true. Hold on now, man.
And it's not really slander, man. It's just conversation, man. We just be tripping, man. I got plenty Castle stuff in my cars, bro. You know,
Motors or ESC?
Yeah. I got a few motors and a few ESCs. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't gonna cap now. I do in the back of my mind, I always be thinking that I'm gonna have to run today. You know what I'm saying? That's why most times when I go out, I'm gonna put on my tennis shoes instead of my slides. Because if I gotta run, I might have to show them, you know what I'm saying, and get there. But I mean, you know, it's all fun, man. I run a Castle. I run the bejeebies off of Castle, bro.
Yeah,
and they do good. Like my talent with that Mama Monster 6 says is a beast, bro. A straight beast. Monkey.
It's ready.
And it pulls better than that. I got the Hobby Wing G2 system. It pulls better than that Hobby Wing G2 Max 8 system. It does. It don't run as efficient, but it does. It got a little bit more grunt.
All right, let's see. IDJC says switching electronics and building shocks and diffs aren't on the same level of wrenching. Now that's true. You gotta understand what you're dealing with that shock oil, and building a diff is different. Wendell Gumby is asking, should I get another Mojave or try the Losi bike? I have every other platform, I think. Ooh.
Bike.
Got a bike if you ain't got it.
If you don't have a bike, it's different for sure. But if you like the Mojave, get that again. You know?
Yeah. Get them both. Don't even worry about it.
Basically,
I like that.
Basically, that's the easy way to just solve it, is to get both of them.
That's it. Kasiri said Armor makes fast cars, but value dollar for dollar, it's hard to beat Traxxas.
Oh man.
Oh
no.
That's subjective too, because you got to put a lot into a Traxxas to make them what they are sometimes.
I don't agree with that.
If you buy a stock Rustler, now if you buy a stock Rustler, it's a cheap car, right? You go jump it a couple times. What's the first thing it's gonna break?
The whole
arms.
Nope. These right here, shock caps.
Shock in.
I mean,
them shock caps gonna pop right off.
It depends on how you land.
And them turnbuckles gonna pop out.
They're not that durable at the box for a lot of their cars, especially electronics.
They easy to get parts for. They know that on purpose. That's why you can get the parts.
They known for burning up too, but we don't say that about them that much.
We're gonna get sued. That's why. We're gonna get sued.
Yeah, they do have the most out the box issues too. With the ESC.
They got the best lawyers in the game too. Be careful.
The best lawyers in the game, the deepest with the deepest pockets, bro. Yes, sir.
You got Johnny Cochran Jr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Traxxas that had you somewhere sitting in the corner in isolation.
Hey, look, matter of fact, let's stop talking about them before they come out to us.
I mean, y'all good. I love Traxxas, yo.
No, but just look at this, right?
No hate.
They give you the same car for 15 years.
Yeah,
no updates.
Yeah, just slight little touches, slight little tweaks. Some nice body colors. Some nice colors.
That's mainly that's like Harley Davidson. I mean, like Harley Davidson got the same damn platform since they've been in existence. Every year they give you a new color, and all the Harley do is like, oh, they got the new bike out. It's like, look the same as the last one.
If it works,
I think that's marketing though. I think if you got a great marketing team,
miles an hour.
If you got a great marketing team, then
beast mode. What they do?
Man, whatever they doing, they got a nice fan base. You can't go nowhere in this RC game without encountering them.
Correct.
If I owned a company in the RC business, I would want to own Traxxas. That's what I'm saying. They getting it.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
And they got the most loyal fan base, bro. They got the most loyal fan base.
We all mess with them on some level, you know.
Yeah, we do.
Everybody got a Traxxas in their fleet. Am I saying that? I got maybe 6 or 7 of them.
You know what I would say though about the difference in their fans is like, okay, a lot of people who like Armor cars, they like a lot of RCs, so they kind of, when Armor dropped the ball, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, they kind of put it out there that Armor dropped the ball on whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? The Traxxas fans, they ain't nothing real bad they gonna say about it. They gonna even if it's some trash. I'm just being honest. Even if it's some trash, what is it? The body thing.
Ultimate X-Mix.
This is the best thing. And see, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? They have they
Ultimate
brand
X-Max.
they brand loyalty people are really brand loyal, bro. Like Traxxas can do no wrong. All right, we almost to the bottom. Right, let's catch these last couple so we can go back into the topic.
Jose Robinson is asking, is the Armor Italian worth buying RTR or as a roller?
Either way,
Yeah.
you can get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get an EXB though. If it's not an EXB, it's the older one. So you get it for the low. You don't pay top dollar for a used one.
I would not buy. I would not buy a non-EXB.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you could buy EXB.
I would though.
I would buy one, but don't pay $300 for it just because it's a tire. Make sure it's an EXB.
Yeah, because it's gonna have some use on it. Unless you got it from somebody who don't really run them hard, then you might be winning. But it's old. It's old. Justin Jacoby says, I know I was just messing with all is good. Thanks. What's your Facebook? Rattle 3000. I'm guessing. I don't know. Nah, it's not. You got to catch me on Instagram. Yeah, hit me on Instagram at Rattlecano Lake saying all the word. Beast Mode saying what's good in the building. Thanks for joining.
What it do, Beast Mode?
What up, Beast Mode?
E-Dub says -10 here in Chicago. Nope, gotta go. My God. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Hey, he right down the street from me, man. Right down the street.
Man, all that snow, cold, nah. Well, you feel like you need to put on long johns, socks, foot warmers, hand warmers, a hoodie, a sweater,
snow pants.
See, all that. I don't want to live in a place like that because that means I gotta put that on at least for a month or so.
Anybody you can go in their mud room and you see a pair of goulashes, you don't want to live there. If they not a female and they got goulashes in their mud room, hey bro, you don't want to be there in the wintertime.
Man,
but yeah, all right. So moving on, man. We're gonna talk about something a little bit different now. Okay, we talked about the cars that you would recommend to a newbie. Let's talk about some of the cars you wouldn't recommend to a newbie or a veteran, or like a person who got in the hobby in 1980, like Sir Thizzle, and then they got back out of the hobby in 1990, like Sir Thizzle. And why? What car and why?
What's your question again now?
What car you would not recommend?
Ooh.
Anything
Which
nitro
car that you would not recommend? It could be whatever is on your heart, whatever is on your mind, bro. Whatever is on your mind, man. It's nothing wrong with your opinion, brother.
Super Rock Ray, Super Baja Ray, UDR. Stay away from them.
So hold on. Time out. We're gonna start over again. Say that again, J. Mitch.
Super Rock Ray, Super Baja Ray, and UDR. Stay away from them. E-Revo, you might want to stay away from that too.
And what and why?
Hard as hell to work on. Like for a newbie, we talked about it. You want to enjoy the hobby. You don't want to hate the hobby. They break frequently, and I mean the Loxies are okay, but if you got to get underneath there and change electronics, you're gonna have to remove like 100 screws to get to it. The UDR the same thing, and when you watch a RC video and you watch bashing. You really can't bash those the way that you could bash a Creighton or something because of with the solid rear axle. They don't drive that. They have more realistic handling. They don't have like the video game handling with our our buggies and our truggies. So those would be the ones I would say stay away from for sure. And then just the E-Revo because it's just overcomplicated for no reason, especially the 2.0. Yeah, stay away from them.
Anybody else?
I would say Arma 7-scale on road line.
What? Huh?
What?
What?
You said cars
stay away from it?
Reg, I think you like to troll. No. That's what I think that is.
The cold getting to him, the negatives.
All right. We can't. Hey, but hold on. Time out.
We can't.
Yeah, but we can't. Yeah, we can't. That's his opinion, bro. His opinion is that car may be too advanced for people.
For a newbie. For a newbie. So check it out. I bought at least 3 bent chassis cars that has never went over, probably never ran like 300 meters. You know what I mean? They went to the parking lot, put the car on the ground, full throttle, bent the car up, right back into the hobby shop, see how much the chassis costs and this and that. It's over. They done with the hobby. Give me the batteries, give me this, and they walk out the hobby store. Here you go, $75, $100. I got a bent chassis. I got new A arms. I got this, everything but the bent chassis. You know what I'm saying? So, and they really fast. Like those cars don't perform. Hoons are the worst tires ever. I would not give nothing that has anything to do with speed to somebody on some Hoon tires. I think that's the skill. That's a skill level, like probably 8 or 9 car.
No, but that's what I was saying earlier. You got 50%, 75%.
Nah, man, even 50%. Like if you got an 8S car, 50%, you going 50 miles an hour.
But check game though, you can put it on 50% with 2S batteries. And you running on 4S.
I hear you. Have you ever had your toe hit with one of them splitters from any of Armor on-road cars?
No.
Worst feeling in the world, man. Worst
I
feeling.
don't doubt. That I don't doubt.
I disagree with you on the tires, though.
Yeah, but see, them tires are not made to turn. They're made to fly.
Hey, Ted, pause your audio.
I got you. I'm
Mute
done.
your audio. Yeah.
Yeah, the hoons are made for bashing around, sliding around, you know, that kind of stuff. They not made to really turn the corner for real.
I believe they all have a limit. It says 70 on the box. Do not exceed 70 miles an hour with those tires. They build RCs from the tires up. If you go ask any of the builders that created these cars, they start with the tires. Then they do the rest of the car. That's how they do real cars.
I think out of every limitless that you see, even if it's new, maybe only 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 got some hoons on it.
You know, I'm gonna agree. I think Reg is entitled to his opinion. I don't think a 7 scale is a noob's car. I don't think it's still a bad car, but I think it's not a car that I would recommend to a new person. So I agree with him on that point. His reasons, though, I don't know, but I agree with him. I know what he's saying. It's just not a good car for a beginner, for sure.
Okay. Anybody else? A bad car for a beginner?
I'm gonna say
nitro.
Yeah,
Any
nitro gas. That don't be a beginner jumping into that because they loud and obnoxious.
But here's the thing. I've seen this 1,000 times. I've seen guys come into the hobby shop and their focus is the nitro cars because of the sound.
Yep.
Like it's so many of them. You be like, you know what I'm saying? They might come in the hobby shop and they might not have a lot of the gas cars there. And they like, okay, so why this don't have a lot of the selections? They be like, well, those cars, you know, they're harder to come across, you know what I'm saying? They're whatever the case may be. So won't you try this? You just get in the hobby, won't you try this? Or does this make the sound? Does it yang? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's not what I want. I want that.
Yep.
I want the yang. You know what I'm saying? So that's just I'm just being honest. I've seen it. Yeah. So
Like being like working at the hobby shop, I know it from experience. Like, you know, somebody comes in, they hard set on it, you can't change their mind, and then they buy it. They're like, oh, well, I want to spend too much. They buy like a Red Cat Earthquake, and then like it doesn't run because the carb is not sealed, or the motor's backing plate's not sealed or something, or they don't want to sit here and actually take the time to break it in. I'm like, you can't go outside and rip that car now. You got to sit here and put like 3 tanks through it to get it lubricated enough to actually even run enough for you to do something. And then from there, you're just sitting there breaking it in, doing 5-6 miles an hour. Does anybody have that kind of strength when you're buying something new and you're happy to have it? No,
most people don't. Most people don't. That's why they taking it out the box and they just running the hell out of it as soon as they get it crunk. And then, like you said, by the time they try to crank it up again, it's not working right.
But they get the needles right away too. I mean, they get right into the needles. Like you see guys, they open up the box and it's like, well, I read that you can turn this needle to make it a little faster. I'm like, don't touch that until at least get like a gallon through it. No, I'm gonna do it now. Next thing they come back, the motor seized up.
Facts. So he said nitro. So what's yours, Rattle? Your car
nitro
do not
gas.
get
Don't get
gas.
nitro or gas. Yeah, nah.
Nitro or gas. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to be really mechanically inclined for that. Like I say, that's a step above building a kit for sure. Having one of those because Now there's maintenance schedules involved with that. You know, you got to sit here and make sure that the pistons at the bottom, you know, when you let it cool down, that way it don't seal up, you know, and actually sort the cylinder. You got after run oil in them. You know, you got to take the fuel out. You got to blow the lines out and everything. Make sure it don't gel up on you. You got to maintain the clutches. You know, they got to make sure the linkages are adjusted properly for your mechanical braking. There's a lot more to a nitro car than it is to an electric car. Even a gas vehicle is a lot more.
That's true.
Facts. All right. So what about you, Doc? What's your car you say do not get?
Man, I don't know, cause I don't shy away from none of them.
But as a newbie, what would you tell a
I wouldn't
new
get
person?
because a new person,
A brand new person in the game, what's the worst car for them to buy?
I probably would say Nitro then because you're gonna be at the hobby shop a lot.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
I lean more toward the nitros as well. I feel what Reg is saying, but I agree with him to a point too. But yeah, I'm leaning more toward the nitro.
Yo, I think like 10 years ago, nobody would have said Nitro because I just remember Nitro being faster back in the day. You know what I mean? But I think the tables have turned more towards electric and, you know, not knocking down Nitro, but Nitro I wanted Nitro back in the day. You know what I mean? But I think people were a little bit, they took their time more back in the day. Like they read, they kind of had to go to the shop. You had to kind of go to like Nitro University back in the day, I guess you could call it. Like it was people understood they had to learn the car, whereas now today the culture is more instant gratification. I don't think people just want to what they see, they want it today. They don't want to understand how to make things work, what's needed. You know, they see the car. Oh, this guy had a Limitless. Okay, it was going real fast. What batteries was he using? I don't know. Was it 4S? Was it 6S? What's that? Like it's a lot of those people now that just see you with a car in the park and they want it, but they don't understand it's more things just than what the car is for the initial startup of the car. And I think Nitro is one of those things that you don't see a lot of people doing, and then when you do see it, you just want it. And you don't understand you got to go through the break-in. You got to go through this. You got to go through that. And I just think it's a little bit different now. But back in the day, I think Nitro wouldn't have been something we would have avoided as a first RC.
Back in the day.
Yep.
So
if they had a mute button, if they had a mute button, they would be all right. But because they don't have mute.
So mine would be anything other than a Armor or a Traxxas or a Losi. Anything other than Armor, Traxxas, or Losi as a first car, I would never recommend. I don't care how good it is. I don't care. And the reason why I would never recommend it is strictly because of part support. Some people don't know how to search certain things. They don't know how to find exactly what they need. HPI is a badass brand. They good. They awesome. I love HPI cars. But when it comes to finding parts for HPI cars, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. I like Red Cat. Same thing. Parts not that simple. I like a lot of the cars coming from overseas. A lot of the newer cars and older cars that come from overseas. You can't get the parts. So that's why I wouldn't recommend nothing else for anybody coming into a hobby shop other than Losi, Armor, or Traxxas. And that's my take. That's my take.
I just add one thing about the Nitro. Like, you know, I'm not knocking it because, you know, you say electric is faster. Yeah, electric's faster in a straight line, but put them on the track pound for pound is nothing with the potential for output as much as the Nitro. Because you look at like Serpents, the Nitro ones are way faster than electric ones.
Yo, those Nitro
there's no comparison.
Those
no comparison.
You're right. But for a beginner, keep that in mind. We're talking about from a beginner, but I agree.
Yeah.
Them pan cars, them 988s and them 9, man, those things be ripping around the track.
Most definitely.
I think I would want one of them at some point. I think.
I would. You know what though? It's just like it would just. I'm almost like Rattle. Like going to a race with the nitro cars, nitro pan cars on the track, and just hear that nying, 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 nying all day long, bro, I would go crazy, bro. I would go crazy, bro. That's like going to a Jamaican. That's like no offense to Jamaicans, but that's like going to a Jamaican club, bro. Like I can only stay for so long because when they playing this one beat and they got 20 songs connected to this one beat, I'm ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? I got to go. You know what I mean? Hey, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm aggravated at this point.
Yo, you know what's funny about Jamaica, man? We went on our honeymoon to Jamaica, and we went to one of them Jamaican clubs. They ain't playing no Jamaican music. They was playing all our music.
Hello. For real? Wow.
All I could hear was Rex on Rex. I'm like, yo, where is? I'm here to listen some reggae. Like, no, we listening to what y'all listening to. I'm like, y'all
Hey, but you know what? It's totally. I guess it's a culture thing because, like, I work. The owner of my company is a Jamaican, so I work with almost every. It's maybe five Americans. They all either Jamaican or Guyanese, and they don't. All they listen to is reggae music, man. Reggae and dance hall. That's all they listen to. So when they have their parties, you know, they invite you. Be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna come to the party. But I tell them off the rip. I be like, look, bro, I'm not gonna be there long if you play that. That you know that rhythm, that do, and it got 20 different songs on that same beat. I be like, bro, I gotta go home. but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what that would be my cars that, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't recommend to anyone anything other than Armor Traxxas or Losi. So yeah, that's what it is with me.
Kevin makes a good point. He says another thing that noobs don't consider or want to be bothered with is LiPo 101. And Kevin, it's funny that you say that because last week we actually brought that up about lipo safety and, you know, dealing with your lipos and whatnot, how to store them, et cetera, et cetera. Because a lipo fire change your life,
whole life,
or take it,
man.
So that's how you know you had a couple of fires in your day when you end up with stuff like this. You get the tabs left over from the batteries.
Sheesh.
I keep them, man. I keep my connectors. You know what I mean? See, look, I got a few of them. I probably got about 6, 7, 8 batteries that ended up doing that. Just because I'm doing extreme stuff, you know. It is what it is, though.
All right, so now, man, we're gonna come with some regurgitated questions, but they good questions. What was the one RC that you really, 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 really wanted to like, but it just wasn't a good RC for you? You really wanted to like it. You really wanted it. You know what I'm saying? You really wanted to keep this car. You love how this car looked, or you love how this car ran when it ran right. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Somebody started off.
Super Dave got his
hand. Dave got his hand raised. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, the Losi Tenacity Pro.
Oh,
which one?
Oh,
the first one.
The TT or the DB Pro?
The DB Pro.
DB Pro.
The first version of it though. The first one. Okay, yeah. The
knuckles were horrible. The Aeons, it didn't work out for me. I love the way that it looked, the sleek design. It just looked like it was gonna be a beast, but it let me down.
Yeah.
So that was mine.
Man, you the first to say the DB Pro, bro. Good God Almighty! Everybody who I know love that car. Grief.
Yeah,
that's a shocker. All right, go ahead, Rattle.
The Red Cat Rampage, the truck. I really because see, this what y'all don't understand about that truck. I like the size of the truck. I like the speed of the truck. I love the cost of the truck. That was my truck. Like it was me in that truck until it wasn't. And when it wasn't, it was just like, you got to go. I need you out of here. You got to go. I'm kicking you out. Like, you out of here. But yeah, I wanted to love that truck. I wanted, that.
Wanted to love it. All right. Next up.
I'm gonna piggyback off of him. I had a Red Cat Riley car, like a 6 scale, and the body was like the cheap poly. It wasn't polycarbonate. It was Lexington. I think it was polycarbonate, whatever it was. Like the body just was so brittle. So I would take it outside. Somebody hit me with a little Creighton 6S, crack the body right down the middle. Go buy another one, take a jump, roll over. body crack. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I ended up converting it to a Chimera, and that was still no better. So I had to go.
Mm.
Yeah, that's. Mm-mm.
Go ahead, Jay Mitch. You pondering over there. Go ahead.
I am. It's hard for me to pick a RC I wanted to like, but if I off the top, I would have to say I had a Rovan Baja 5B. I had in my head, I make this thing brushless. I'm going to love it. I made it brushless. It was fast. It was durable. It was everything. The one thing it wasn't, it just couldn't steer. I could never get the steering right. I had to try the stock steering, and then I did the mid steering rack upgrade on it, and it still just wouldn't act right. So I think I let that go. That might have been a steal for somebody. I think I let that go for like $200. Like, let's get it out of here. So that's what I'm going with.
What about you, Reg? Doc, what y'all got?
I'll be honest, I don't have a car. I'm very selective. I only pick out what I really want. I don't just buy stuff just to buy it and try it out. Everything I've got, everything I bought is still in my fleet. I can take it downstairs and show you everything I ever bought. All the way back from the T-Max. All my cars stay with me. I'm a collector. I make them work.
So I would say I'm kind of like Doc. I don't really have a car that I hate. And I do tend to keep all my cars. A couple of my guys are like, man, you should sell this, you should sell that. Man, I don't think I get what the value that I put into it or whatever, by reselling it. So, but I would say I haven't had the best success with Armor 8 and 7 scale diffs outside of the EXB. I had an Outcast non-ESB 1/8 scale, and I always blew the diffs in that car. Always go to the hobby store, going right back buying some new ones. So I think it was either something I need to figure out, or I just never had good luck with them. In a couple of different cars. So if they're not GP diffs or EXB diffs, I think that it's over.
Okay, mine was the Yeti XL RTR.
That thing sucked.
The Yeti XL RTR. Somebody told me before I bought that car, they said, get the kit. The kit is where it's at. You won't have those problems with the kit. Man, I was just getting into RCs. I wasn't finna buy no kit. I was like, man, they got this car. It was on sale. It was expensive. It might have been like $699. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm just gonna get this. And man, I love that car. I love the way it looked, but I just couldn't keep it on the road, man. I could not keep it running. So at that point, to me, I'm like, okay, I'm not finna just sit here and keep looking at it. I like this car too much. I want to run this car. Man, I had to let it go, bro. It was the Yeti XL. That thing was, man, a headache and a half. And it wasn't hard to work on. Issues? I had diff issues. No, I didn't really have no diff issues. I kept ripping spur gears. I could not get the mesh right. And then when I feel like the mesh is right, I will rip another spur gear. I went through so many steel spur gears on that thing. It was ridiculous, man. So it had to be something with the with the setup, because I had changed gears on 1,000 cars before that, so I knew I was getting the mesh right. You know what I'm saying? But it just kept ripping the spur gears.
Your input shaft was bent.
It was something, Doc.
That's what it was. Input shaft was bent. I had that on the drag because I had a DR10. I had a wreck in it real bad, and after I did that, every spur gear I put on that joke, it just shred them jokers. Come to find out, my input shaft was bent because I don't like to run my cars with that little plastic cover on there. I hate that little gay thing. You want to make a quick adjustment, you got to take off 3 screws.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it was, man. It just, I was like, man, bro, I like this car. I loved how it looked. And when I had it running good, it ran great, bro. It ran excellent. I'll never forget. I put the Armor backflip 6S on there. and I put a Castle motor and ESC in there, and I had it running good, man, doing double backflips and and that's that truck is nice size. It's like it's bigger than your average 8th scale. And it was awesome, man. But every time, man, by the time I'm 7-8 minutes into the run, I just stripped the spur gear, and I was like, man. So I finally got rid of it. But that was my one right there, bro. That was the car for me right there. So I'm gonna have we're gonna come back. We're gonna get caught up with the chat, and I got another couple of more questions to ask, and then we're gonna rock out.
Now we caught up. Because I'm actually answering some of the questions as y'all talk. I'm just typing them in.
Okay. All right, give me a quick minute though. Y'all keep rocking, man. Give me a quick minute.
Boy, this game is good, boy.
Yes,
Detroit and but the Rams, but it's a shootout.
Yeah. Well,
the Lions is crazy this year.
Now, one thing that I going kind of piggybacking on what you said, Doc, or you made a real good point about buying cars. One thing I had to get to, or a point I had to get to in this hobby, is not to just buy a car just because it came out. At one point, it was like, oh, this coming out, I got to get it. This came out, got to get that too. Oh, this came out, got to get it. And, you get to a point where you're like, I'm buying more cars and selling just as many, just as quick, because I don't like them.
Yeah.
Like the HPI, what car was that? I had two of them. I think the Savage Flux. I think they came out with the truck first, then they came out with the car version of it. Golly, what was the name of that car? Anyway, I had two of them. I ran one. I was like, oh, yeah, it's cool. I ran again. I was like, yeah, I don't like this. I sold them both. Well, actually, I gave one away, and then I sold the other one.
That was I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the one you gave to Alex, right? You sold to Alex?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It looked like the felony almost. I'm trying to think of what the...
Was the Ken Block car?
Yeah, that's what it was.
ZD Racing?
No, not ZD Racing. It was an HPI car. The HPI Maverick. Got it. The Maverick. Yes.
Yeah, the Maverick.
Yep. I just didn't like it. I did not like it. Edel, what car are you talking about? You asking me what cars? Yeah, the HPI Maverick. That was it. Like I done sold so many. I had two E-Revos at the same time. Sold them both for cheap.
But what about if they don't?
Huh?
What about if they don't sell? Like if you like hypothetically, well, not even hypothetically, like the Megas. You know how the Megas were on sale last year or in the middle of the year.
Great
you
car.
Could get like a brush one for like $150.
Great car.
But then you throw, another system in there, and you got you a 4S, Mega, Vendetta, whatever. I know Jay Mitch don't like the Vendettas or whatnot, but that was a steal, $180 for $300, $400 car.
Right. But you know what? I like on-road cars. Like I really like on-road cars. So it was worth it. Like, but then I had four of them at one time. And I was like, why do I have four of these?
Yeah, you really like them.
Yeah. So I sold two of them. I kept my Vendetta and I kept the Infraction Mega that I had converted. Both of them got 6S on it. I just run them on 3S, but they geared to the moon. But yeah, that, man. Like at one point I had 9 7 scales. Yeah. So yeah, it is. I had to learn that, Doc. Don't just buy them just to buy them, because ain't no point. It ain't no point.
I do a lot of research on cars before I purchase too.
Yeah.
I went ahead and pulled the trigger on that Razor Ray tonight.
Oh, you did. You did get it.
I ordered it from A-Man, got it for $500.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I wish they would bring some of them sales back though. And Jay Mitch, you say you don't like the Super Baja Ray?
I don't like working on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
I ain't working on them, dude. They not the funnest things to work on.
Yeah, nah. I've been looking at some of them though, or like just kind of studying them and what guys been doing to them to keep them from rolling over so easy. And it's not a bad situation. It's not a lot that you got to do, do to it to get that suspension to them.
See what it is a lot of people buy them cars and they use them for not what they're made for.
Right.
Those cars are really made for sand, dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to throw them on pavement. They gonna flip.
Yeah.
52 plus. UDR the same thing.
Right. E-Dub said, I see Gap got cold. Yeah,
I had to step out for a minute. All right, so I got one more question to ask y'all, and then we're gonna rock out for the rest of the night. For the people who want to get their cars shown, go ahead and get me those photos over on Facebook as soon as possible. It's Got Reviews A to Z on Facebook, just like YouTube. And y'all can send me those photos so we can share them. But my last question I have for you guys before we rock out, before we just freestyle it for the rest of the evening, is if you could change one thing that you wanted, the brand that you like the best, or whatever brand it may be, or it could be something over the whole spectrum of the RC world, the one thing that you would want to change is what? Not everybody speak at one time.
Well, I would like to see, more development on cars. I know we have new cars coming out, but a lot of them are based off of cars that's already here.
Yeah,
so I would like to see different chassis coming out with each release instead of it just being kind of a regurgitated
rehash.
Like we got a bunch of extra parts we didn't sell with the fire teams. They didn't take off like that. So now we're going to sit here and spin it out to be another vehicle and another vehicle and another vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I wish Horizon Hobby would get their shipping, ordering, all that crap straightened out. Tower, Horizon, King Cobra in Florida. Yeah. That system is trash.
I thought they fixed
Didn't King Cobra go under?
They ain't fixed yet, bro. King Cobra's part of the Horizon family.
I thought they went under though.
No, King Cobra's still open. They in Florida. I just ordered some from them like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
But I ordered some from Tower. They say they had it in stock. I'm sitting here waiting for it to come. It never came. Eventually, they told me I got to wait till February the 12th. Which, if they, the Losi Mini LMT, February the 12th. The Gorgon, February the 24th. Mostly all the Grom, they have sold out of all of those cars. February.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
So anybody else got their thing? Go ahead, Ryder. Like you was going to say something.
I think there should be, I guess, an attitude adjustment when it comes to like vets in the RC world to newbies. And what I mean by that, like I've been in the hobby shop on a few different occasions, and I've heard, not the hobby shop at Stockbridge, but like in hobby stores, and I've heard on a few occasions where the people that work there are like, oh my gosh, I get so sick and tired of these people coming here asking me these stupid questions. Well, what's the question? They trying to figure out what's going on with their steering. All you got to do is read the manual. Well, you know what? That sound good. But guess what? These people ain't never dealt with this before. They brand spanking new. You the veteran. This is their first time dealing with this issue. So I think that type of attitude kind of, when I see that, it's just like, come on, y'all. You didn't know everything that you know today. Like you was new at some point as well. So just give the people a break. Like give them a break. But yeah, I think that's one thing I could see. I would like to see difference. And the complaining on YouTube, just stickers wasn't on here right, or oh my gosh, this doesn't do what. Like, come on, y'all, just that complaining over these videos and reviews. But that's it.
But I like to see if you notice in 2023 and in 2022, there has been more QC issues than I could imagine in a lot of these RCs, specifically Red Cat. But now you see it spilling into the low Cs and the Armas, you know, but especially with this ESC thing that they had going on with the new Armas. Like I like to see the QC come back to these cars, like instead of trying to push them out real fast, spend some time and go through it and really push these things hard before they get to us and we discover what's wrong with them. To do some good work, you know, before you release it, and in your first batches, with your first 100, see what's going on with those. Also, I like to see you include programming cards with the cars instead of trying to get another 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks off of everybody. You know, we're spending $600 on these, you know, these 8 scales now. You know, thanks for the firmware upgrades and all that stuff. The, you know, the new color on the ESC, but still basically the same ESC underneath. But include the program cards with these cars as well. And Arma, stop with the little cheap. You know, you sell me a $700 car and then just give me a basic transmitter. At least give me the DX3 with the AVC. Stop playing. Stop playing with me.
That's a fact. Hey, Doc. Justin Jacoby is asking you, what was your first electric RC car?
Rustler 4x4 VXL. I still got it downstairs.
And mine would be for the companies to sell RTRs with everything they come out with. I mean, I'm sorry. Sell RTR and a roller with every new item that they come out with. Every new car that hits the market should be available in a RTR or a 80% roller.
That would be
I think that would solve a lot of the issues, because that'll give the people who don't want to put electronics in and all that stuff, that'll give them theirs, and then that'll give the guys like us who gonna snatch most of the stuff out as soon as we get it anyway. So that's what I would like to see. I would love to see all the new cars. Team Corrali has started doing that. All their new cars that they've dropped in the last little bit, they all have came as RTR or rollers. And I think more companies should do that to give us a few more options. Yeah. So I think like when you order, it should be a choice. Even all the way down to a clear body. I think it should be a choice. You know what I'm saying, of what you want to get. I think that would speed the process up, and that would sell a lot more, a lot more cars, because you know, some of us don't, you know what I'm saying, like the Big Rock for prime example. Like I didn't even test the car out to see what it did on the stock setup, because I've had so many of those stock setups. I basically know the limitations to that stock setup. So it was pointless for me to run my Big Rock 6S on that stock setup, because I already knew what it's gonna do, because I had a Fire Team, the Mojave, the Creighton 6S, the Outcast 6S, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I would like to see.
It's over with. It's over with. They got a first down. It's over with. 2 minutes left in the game.
Well, it's a good game, boy.
Anyway, I think my thing would be more the ability to customize more. Whether it be customized parts or bodies. I'm more, you know, because you're limited with bodies and the ability to, you know, make it more you, or you know, fit your swag or whatever the case may be. So I just more versatility, I would say, because everybody got a limitless body, everybody got an infraction body, but just switch it up a little bit more.
Let me put a Durango on mine if I want to. Is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah.
That's what's
That
up.
makes sense.
That's what's up. All right, man. So that wraps it up, man. We're gonna just freestyle for the rest of the night, man. We got 59 people in the building. We had got all the way up to like 73 people in the building. That was awesome. For everybody who just coming in, and for the people that haven't, smash the thumbs up button, wipe your feet before you come into my house. It is absolutely positively free. Let's get those likes up. We got 59 people watching. I should be able to look on my channel and see 59 thumbs up. So we appreciate everybody. So now it's time to rock out, man. So we're gonna rock out for a little while. I'm gonna give about another 15-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna start showing the cars that I already, the pictures of people cars that I already received, and then we're gonna continue on with the show and doing what we do.
Well, Detroit just beat Los Angeles 24-23.
Matthew Senior is asking, did anybody order the new Hobby Wing Program Box Pro?
Yes, I did. I did.
Didn't get here yet, but
yeah. Excited for it to be here.
Yes, me too. I've been checking my tracker every couple of hours. trying to see what it. No, I don't know, man. I bought mine through. I wasn't even trying to do this, but I bought it through Shop Pay. So when I go into Shop Pay, it doesn't really give me all of the necessary things that I need to be able to see exactly where it is. It just shows me this little blue line. I don't know why in the world it even went to Shop Pay. I didn't even know I had Shop Pay. So yeah, that was weird. I checked out with Shop Pay for some reason. And it's like I wasn't trying to do it's only $40. I wasn't trying to do no payment plan, nothing like that. So I don't know why it did that, but on here I can't. It just showed this little one blue line going across, but it don't tell me whether it actually shipped or not. It just got this little blue line at the top. So we all ordered the same day. So y'all ordered y'all like right after I came on and said they available to order. So you know what I'm saying, if one of y'all check y'all shipping, it should be our shipping should be, especially me and Dave, our shipping should be the same.
Now, did anybody order more than one? Is one enough?
I just ordered one.
I'm cool with one. I got an OTA already, so I'm cool with one.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with just the one too.
Oh, E-Dub's asking me about the infraction. Talking about this red one? That's the 6S. Yeah, that's the 6S infraction.
So he said, "What is the OTA Hobby Wing?" There we go. That's how, bro. Now I finally got it to go. Okay, I know what I was doing wrong, bro. So now it's on. Now it's actually on Instagram now too. Well, we got them 73. We could have had almost 100 people watching. Yep, man. So yeah, man. So another question for y'all, man. What's next, man? I need to know what's next for everybody, man. What everybody got going next? What they buying next? What's their next RC?
I just want to get my FG on the street. That's where I'm at now.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna grab a Granite Grom.
Granite Grom in the house.
Well,
I'm buying accessories. I'm getting accessories. I'm adding strengthening up my cars. I still ain't run this DBX LE on 12S yet.
What's next for me is something I don't want to talk about because I don't want to jinx it. But if it comes true, y'all will know. I'll share. I'll share with y'all on the WhatsApp. But actually, what's really next? I can tell you what I'm selling next. I'm selling my Big Rock Success as a roller next. That's going to go out of here. I already sold the Creighton. I sold the Creighton yesterday. I never ran it, but the primary reason is I was just really impressed with my Kagama, and it could have went the other way if I'd have got the Creighton or the EX or the Big Rock 6S, and then I got the Kagama. It might be a different story, but I already beat the hell out of my Kagama and I loved it. And then, you know, I was like, I don't need the Creighton and I don't need the Big Rock. So they both out of here. So that's what's really next.
That's what's up.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Y'all know I had another two on my list. I had it right behind the Pro Moto last couple weeks ago. It was for a reason.
Here go that program box right here, Sir Thizzle. Just a new one. New one from Hobby Wing, bro. It's a beast.
Yeah, it's a nice box, man.
So when you're working in your cars, you use gloves or no gloves?
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm messing with diffs, then yeah, I got gloves on. Grease, I got gloves on in it. But other than that, something that I can wash off with soap and water, I'm cool.
I can't work
on. Tell you this right here.
Go ahead.
Get these right here.
Oh, them black gloves.
Okay. No, these
not gloves. These the wipes. Like these things right here. They take everything off.
Yeah, because I can't work on my cars with gloves on.
Yeah,
me either. No tactile feeling.
Yeah, I can't work on nothing with them. I can't do it with no gloves on. I have to have my bare hands.
Yeah, I do both.
I'll be dropping screws and all kind of stuff with some gloves.
I was gonna say, remember that question I asked before? You know, how do y'all price y'all used cars? Let's take it to a very specific example. What would be the price that you would put on a Creighton V5 RTR, just stock, nothing on it, today as a used car? What would your number be?
RTR
275.
Yeah, for me, I price my cars to go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm selling, I'm selling to go towards something else RC. So I don't want to put my car for sale, overprice it, and then it just be sitting on the market for however many months. You know what I'm saying? So I price my cars to go. So if I had a Creighton 6S that was in pretty good condition, V5, I would sell it no more than 300. I'll let it go.
Okay. Rattle Can, what you say?
Yeah, so I'm similar to Gap. I sell my stuff based on what my next move is gonna be. So let's say the next car I want is $200. Well, let's say like I got my the infraction right there with that felony body on it. So today I might put it up for sale, or you use the Creighton. So okay, you got the Creighton. Today I might put it up for sale for $350. It might sit there because I'm looking at getting something else. While at the same time, I'm working to get the money in place to get my other car. So let's say now wake up one day and now I'm $200 away from getting this other car. Then that Creighton going for $200.
Okay.
And, it's just going to be that because I'm at a point with it where I don't want the car no more. So it's like, okay, let me get rid of this so I can move on to something else.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Reg? Where you at with it? Put a price on it.
I've never sold an RC car.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'll probably pay $275, maybe $315 if I had a couple of upgrades or something.
Yeah.
Me personally, I haven't sold any either. I usually once I buy it, I keep it. But a 6S Creighton RTR, something like that, about 300, 350, yeah.
Yeah, I would say myself maybe about 325, 350. I'll be a little higher on it. Just to move it, and you got these people who want to battle every price you put up. So I gotta leave it a little high. You know, I might let it go for 300, but I'll put it up there for about 325, 350, and see where we go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got the hagglers, the one who they gonna haggle regardless. But you can say it's $1. Hey man, I got 50 cents for you.
50 cents, boy.
Damn, bro, it ain't never $1.
Let me tell y'all something, boy. Facebook market full of them. Oh yeah, okay. I got this listed for 800. Well, hey, are you willing to take 400 cash today? No, I don't need crack, so I'm good. Like, stop it.
Or would you trade for some Jordans in the PlayStation 5?
Boy, man, some dude hit me the other day and was like, "Hey man, I can't remember whatever. I was selling something. I ended up selling it, but whatever it was I was selling, he hit me and was like, "Hey man, I got a shotgun over here. I'm like, huh?" Hey. I'm like, bro, really, bro? You got a shotgun? Like, what I'm gonna do with a shotgun that I know nothing about?
Right.
Come on, bro. Shotgun, bro.
That's the thing. I was raised, and people around me was raised. Guns have a resume to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying your resume. I'm not. I don't. It could be $1. I don't want your resume because I don't know what your resume look like. Now here I am caught with it, and everything that came with that bad boy coming with me.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. He shows it. He said, "I got a shotgun." I'm like, bro. But you know what? That wasn't the first time that happened. That happened to me with somebody who I know. Somebody that's here in Georgia with me that I know hit me and was like, "Man, I got an AR-15," and I'm like, "Bro, nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on that, bro.
Cost me $1,500 to build it. I paid $1,500.
Right, you could have paid more than that. I ain't finna take
pay
it.
less than that. You can build an AR for like $400.
Right.
And I'm definitely not finna take it. I can tell you that much. I don't care what kind of boy. It could be an AR-99. Boy, I'm good. I'm good on that, boy. It's a good question right here, bro.
I would say, are y'all more prone to haggle with people though? Like when do your haggle hat come on? Or are you a habitual haggler?
I'm a habitual haggler.
Okay.
I'm gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm gonna try you is because now you know what? I take that back because if you price to go, I'm not gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, okay, if he don't want but $200, okay, babe, I'm just gonna take him this $200. I ain't even finna go through it if I really, really want it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Yeah. If it's something for 200 and I got 5 of them already, but I just want it because it's 200, I'm a haggle. I'm a, hey man, come on with that. I got 150 for you right now. You know what I'm saying? I got one, whatever. But big items. Oh, I'm haggling every time, bro. I'm haggling at the retail store.
I'm the same way. My wife hate that shit.
Man, I can go in a retail store, bro, and I know I'm finna spend some money. I know I'm finna spend some money. And bro, I'm like, hey, look, hey man, I need to get this for such and such. I'm spending this. I need to get this for such and such. And I mean, because I always feel like some people it embarrasses them, but me, I always feel like these people ain't paid that for it anyway. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, they ain't paid that for it anyway. They got that thumbs up popped up again, but
I saw that.
Ain't nobody. Huh?
I don't know why I did that, but you look like you had your thumb up for a second. But whatever you was doing, it looked like that. So I don't know.
It popped up on there again. That would be last night. I mean, Friday night was my first time ever seeing that. But I'm Jay Mitch. I'm haggling everything, bro. I'm going in there as a haggler. I'm going in there trying to find the best price. And if we all let's just like saying when we went down to Florida, it's like 8 of us, bro. Everybody spent money in Michael's hobby. Every single person spent money in Michael's hobby. Bro, when we left out of there, you know what I'm saying? Did nobody else say nothing? I said something, man. I got my stuff for almost half price, bro. Because we had spent so much money and nobody else really said nothing. Man, I went over there to that dude. I said, look, bro, you see all the money we just brought in here? We just brought you 5,000-6,000 easy. I said, bro, come on with it, bro. I need this right here for 150.
Put the price
real,
up, the price, yeah.
For real, bro. That's just what it is. And I did the same thing when we went in their Hobby Town. We went in their Hobby Town. They had a boat, a UL 19, that blue and yellow boat. It wanted like a race boat.
Mm.
Man, I went in there and told that dude what I had. I was like, bro, this is what I'm trying to spend. Man, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I was like, man, hey, man, well, I'm not gonna buy it. You know, so either you're gonna give it to me for this, or it's just what it is. I'm not gonna buy it. I left with it for the price that I said I wanted to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
As you should have.
Hey, man, that's how I go. I'm the haggle king, bro.
I used to watch Jay Mitch come in every Friday and just do the dance.
Yo, that's why I used to call it. We got to do the dance. We dancing. You know what I mean? I love the dance. Dance is part of the fun for me, man. Everywhere I go, I'm asking. You know, and I don't be too off, but sometimes I hurt people. But me and Adam, it's almost I can get what I want, but I don't try to hurt the man too much. But I love doing the dance with folks, and then sometimes people's stuff is just priced right. You can't. Sometimes I feel guilty if it's already priced right. I can't be like, yo, you want 200 for that? Let me give you 170. I can't do that. You know what I mean? But if the price is too damn high, I'm definitely on some. You know what I mean? I gotta get it. I gotta get it for the low.
CJ Middo, it's just a time and a what's going on situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like how I got the talent for $80. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude was like, give me 120. I said, bro, I got $80. What you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
He looked. All right, here you go, man. You gonna take these? You gonna take it? It's crazy because they weren't nothing but 80 of the dollars that he already gave me.
Yeah.
Because he bought a car from me. I was coming to sell him a car. I came and sold him the car. And then, you know what I'm saying? He gave me my money or whatever the case may be. Then he was like, I got this talent right here, man. I was like, well, let me get it. I was like, what you want for it? He was like, 120. I said, I got $80, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
that happened. You gotta get him. About you, Rattle, you like to haggle? Or you just pay the man?
Depends. It really depends on what I'm getting and where I'm at. Now, and this is like retail, I like to deal with a person who is there and want cash today.
Yeah.
I love dealing with them. But with people, depending on what you asking for, I might just be like, yeah, I'm good. I'll pass. You know, I don't really, because I'm not trying to dig in your pockets like that.
Yeah.
But a store, if you work in a store or you do like some type of service provider, I'm asking if you freelance. I'm asking you like, what's your cash price? Like we need to know that and kind of go from there. But yeah, when it comes to like if you got something listed for $400, depending on how bad I want it, I might offer you something else. But if I ain't got the 400, I just be like, hey, I ain't got it, and just leave it up to you at that point.
I'm with you on one thing that you did say. When you go to the retail shop, cash is king.
Yeah,
I tell everybody that you go in there with cash. If you that new $6.99 Creighton come out, and that's what you want, you go in there with like $6.50 cash. 9 times out of 10, the local hobby shop gonna take it, especially if you're a regular customer.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna take it if you got that cash. You try to go in there and talk about that payment plan, and you want to use the credit card, and they're gonna max you out. But you go in there with cash, it's kind of no haggle pricing with the local hobby shop if it's a decent one. If it's one that's been around for a long time and it's one that you frequent. I go to the hobby shop once a week, the same hobby shop once a week. I'm there every Friday. He know when I'm coming. You know what I mean? But that's you build a rapport with your local hobby shop, and you don't really have to haggle too much. They're gonna take care of you.
Yeah. At the hobby shop, I ain't doing no haggling. I ain't doing no haggling. Bro.
You don't have to
at all.
They got set up for you.
Yeah.
We got you set up. You ain't even gotta say nothing.
But when I go in Hobby Town or any other one, I am haggling, schmaggling. But that's why I like NZ too, though. NZ ain't playing, bro. He's trying to get them cars out of there, bro. If you got some money, you gonna get something.
I'll be plotting. If something been sitting there for months, then the haggle might come on in a local hobby shop. Like, yo, ain't nobody buying that. Ain't nobody buying that thing over there, yo. Give you $250 for it. Like, all right, cool. It might come on like that, but
yeah.
But I also think the haggle ability depends on your relationship.
True.
With management or the owner, whatever. Because if this your first time in the spot, they're gonna look at you and be like, yeah, nah, go on about your business. Have yourself a good rest of your day. But if you been in there and you done built that rapport with them, you got someone to work with.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Anybody else want to comment on the haggle game?
I mean, for me, I really don't have to haggle. A lot of times for me, like, I just go in, and most of the places I go to, they know what I used to do. So they're like, look, man, help me out, I'll help you out. So I go in, make me fix a car or something like that. I'm getting costs and everything.
Yeah, I will say that Ted, I'm good at haggling. Ted don't got to haggle. They just be like, oh, it's Ted. Everybody know Ted. Like, oh, take care of him.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's probably like, oh, okay. He gets the 80% discount out the gate. Get ready.
Yeah, he don't get it ain't no discount. They just be like, all right, Ted. Like he said, he just get what he get. He get price.
Right.
He gives to the community as much as he gets out of it. You know what I mean? Like he help everybody out. He help out the local hobby shops. He help out, he could walk in the hobby shop and they might need a hand. He might start working on somebody's car to help out the hobby shop. Like Ted, he really one of them, like 100% saint. Like I'll be trying to give Ted shit, he won't take it. Like,
oh wow.
I'm like, Ted, he like, no, man, I gotta give you. I'm like, no, you got it. That's the homie for real. It's not a lot like him for real. It's
right. All right, Kevin.
Yeah, I like.
No, I was saying, just reading the last little comment. Kevin is saying he's out. He was, saying great show. Be easy, Kevin.
Stay all right, Kevin. Good. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Did y'all read this question right here? Did y'all read about this single motor, dual motor from He-Man?
12S single versus dual motor. Is dual motor longer lasting, faster, or just a waste of money?
Dual motor gonna be way more efficient.
It's gonna be efficient, but it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got dual motor combo sitting around, if you got 12S combo sitting around, go ahead, do it. But then also it's another risk if you crash. Expensive day.
And it's kind of glitchy too, though. I will say dual motor is kind of glitchy because see, like, some of these receivers and stuff, they're not set up to take too much. So you know what I mean? You gotta get your setup in there right and get it in there good, and you know what I'm saying, know what's going on, man. You gotta have the right gearing, you gotta know which way to make the motors go. You gotta make it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of little sequences that you have to check. Like I did a dual motor monster truck, a Kyosho, what is it called? USA 1. And I had to do a lot of testing to get that car to run right. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I first put it, I thought it was plug and play. But you got to make sure that both of the motors are running in the right direction and they're running at the top RPMs in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you hook up a car and it's running faster in reverse than it is in forward. Yeah. You got to make sure both of those motors are running in the right direction and make sure both of them is running at the way that they're supposed to run, because you can strip gears. So it look easy, but it's a little bit more tedious than what it is. So I think if you're not a real person with the patience to really deal with a dual motor car, I would say just run a single motor car, because you can make a single motor car make it do what it's supposed to do. But I don't want to discourage nobody. If you want to do it, go for it, bro. But just take your time. That's all I would say. Take your time. Make sure everything is right.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the hobby, man. You do it how you want to do it, for sure. But it's pros and cons to both ways, Yeah.
What Sir Thizzle had said, Ryder?
Yeah, he's saying he out. He's saying y'all be easy.
All right, Sir Thizzle, he got to be up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work.
Right.
So everybody, some people got to work tomorrow. Everybody ain't off for MLK Day, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people not, bro. They include me.
Okay.
I'm off.
And Gerardo
Yeah,
said he's
I'm
out.
still off.
Yeah, we know you off. You've been off all year. All 2024. What they been off.
Gotta hit it Tuesday though.
Yeah, bro. And that thing gonna be, y'all see the temp dropped again. It's gonna be 13 Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be crazy.
I wish it was 13.
Yeah, because you dealing with the shenanigans of the weather right now.
What is it? 2 degrees or -2?
-2.
It's colder than that now. That was earlier. It's probably about that -10, close to about that. Feel like -50. It's cold out there. Like it's buggies.
Dang. That's tough.
And how long does this normally last? Like a month?
No, probably a couple of days. A day or two. Like I think it's just some type of crazy storm going on because it's weird weather all over the map.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, not today. Our weather went weird though. Today our weather was beautiful. We had nice sunshine. It wasn't that cold. It probably was like in the high 40s, low 50s. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was sunny. I know at my house it was pretty outside. It was real pretty outside today. My kids actually went outside and played. I couldn't believe it.
Appreciate that. You said beautiful like so many times. Appreciate that. Just let me know
Hey, Rattle already told you. I already told you what to do, man. I said it, man. If you got goulashes in your mud room, it's not where you want to be in when it's cold. Geraldo, what it do, bro?
What up, Gerardo?
Yeah, what's cracking?
Going on.
Matthew Singh said he dealing with -9 at 3:30. Heck no.
I'm good, bro.
Oh, that was a question too. He said in the chat, what temperature is too low for you to run your RC car?
I almost went out there today, man. The batteries was charged, and I was like, I just don't want to break an AR for no reason. Going straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's too cold? What's too cold?
I think I noticed with the RC cars when you get in the teens, you really cutting it close. You can be like torque could just start breaking stuff.
And see, that's not what you want.
Nah.
That is not what you want at all.
So light impacts, if you're trying to bash, it's over. Yeah.
What you were saying, Ted?
I was saying, like, I know this too, that when it's cold outside, like your batteries don't perform the same as they are when they're warm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't even want to take it out at that point because like I got to heat them up, and then by the time I get them out there for a little bit, they start cooling right back down. Unless you're just going to gear it up to try to create the heat in the battery, from the setup. But
yeah, I was gonna say that. I do speed runs in the winter sometimes. Sometimes it be the roads be perfect, but it just be cold. Man, you go out there, you do a couple of light passes, get them batteries warmed up. Yeah, by that third pass, it's definitely gonna be, your battery's gonna be cooking. But yeah, you definitely deal with that power loss in the cold, major power loss. Don't matter the brand of the battery either, or the quality.
Nah, it don't matter. It's like energy flows better when it's warm.
Hey, Brad Forrester is asking, does anyone know a trick to bring Texas Forest lipos back to life?
Yeah, throw them in the trash.
That's the best thing to do. To chop the ends off, get you a bucket of salt water and drop it in there.
But don't Traxxas batteries got like a little warranty? Like they replace them for 50% off. That might be the best route.
Yeah,
you'll do that Traxxas warranty to bring them back. Don't mess around with them. Spend the money.
And that's one thing about Traxxas though. That one thing about Traxxas, bro. Anything go wrong, they gonna replace it for you, bro. No if and buts. They ain't gonna ask no questions. They ain't gonna nothing. I ain't never had a problem with anything Traxxas. I call them and tell them it don't work. They don't want to see it. They don't want nothing. You got another one on the way.
If you chop off their connectors, it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah. See, a lot of times though, like I had the ESC issues with them. Like they didn't even ask me about that. You know what I'm saying? Like for 2 E-Revos out of the box had bad ESCs. Both of them they just replaced. They didn't care. And then I had an X-Max with a bad with a bad servo out of the box. They didn't ask me no questions, bro. They just sent me new ones, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about immediately. As soon as I sent it to them, they asked me what was the number on the thing, where I got it from. I told them what was the serial number on the box and where I got it from. But they sent me out a new one, bro.
As they
I only
should.
had one issue with them ever. I had an issue where I ended up using the Traxxas link, and then a lot of times I asked you to sit there update the receiver and the transmitter. So I do the update for it, and afterwards the receiver was brick. So I'm like, how do I go about fixing this? It was like, well, I mean, there's nothing that we can really do for you. I'm like, but y'all forced to update. It wouldn't let me use the vehicle without it if I was using the Traxxas link.
Oh wow.
That was the only time I've had an issue with them. Other than that, yeah, they always been good to me.
Mm-hmm. So some of the best customer service, like they had my name one time. I was like, I don't remember registering with y'all or nothing. They had my address and everything. I'm like, dang, okay, yeah,
man, that's them good lawyers they got, bro.
Yeah.
That's the good lawyers. He said he in New York. He work outside. I work outside too, my brother. Yes, it is cold out there. Cold out them doors.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, my boy. Yes, sir. They just hit me up and said we off.
Because of the weather or because of the holiday?
No, just because of Martin Luther King.
Okay, that's good. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow too.
Oh, you off, Ted? I'm slide through, dog.
Yeah, man, we gotta get that bike together. Come on.
Man,
we gotta try that out. We gotta see what's going on.
That bike, but if it's -7, I ain't doing nothing.
Y'all putting the O1 in there?
You got all that metal on there, no matter.
I tried to get him to get one of them. He didn't want to do it. I said 2S is enough, man. He like, nah, I want to do 3 or 4S.
Talking about R1. Now the only thing I'm gonna tell you about that, because I drag race with R1, you have to be careful with the weight. If you get too heavy, it don't perform the same.
I got you. I mean, I got a few R1s. I got the DRKs. I had the Hobby Wings. I had a lot of little small temp scale ESCs for turbo and everything like that.
Yeah.
I've been running them exclusively for a long while. I've been trying to get people to get more on board with them, but they're like, I don't want to mess with it.
That's where it's at though, for real. Believe it or not. I was spanking.
I mean, the power you make out of them little things.
Yeah, any 3S, 4S, I was spanking with a 2S, bro. Spank it.
I seen a lot of those ESCs go up.
The R1s?
Yeah, at the racetrack, and these are by the top people. Like, I know this.
Are they on the edge though?
No, I think it's I did think because they're on the edge. Just imagine the top person, a sponsor person, a race day. He brought 5 ESCs and prepared to run them all because they know they're gonna blow out a go at some point in time.
Yeah,
you don't get the power like that though. I mean,
yeah, you talking about 400?
I mean, you don't get the power like that though.
Yeah,
it's easy. I seen almost 550 on one of them. I was messing around with a speed run car. I had it over geared. Yeah, I had like 550 on there. That thing you definitely handle it. You wouldn't think about looking at it how small they are.
Yeah, you just can't do it back to back. You gotta let it cool off.
Oh hell no! Hey, definitely can't do no. Definitely gotta do that. But their web interfaces, their interface is cool too for the phone, like for the tuning and everything.
I'm gonna hit you with a shocker. You know that they ain't nothing but
Yokomo
ESCs.
Yeah, Gropner. Yeah, Gropner and Yokomo.
Yeah. They make them.
Yeah.
Yokomo. Yeah.
Look,
they cheaper too.
They go. Look, I got kicked off the forum for telling everybody about these. The R1 Wi-Fi adapter was way more money than the Yokomo one.
Yeah,
so I'm telling everybody use the Yokomo one. They was like, oh no. Like matter of fact, the dude was Steve. Steve got on and was like, he deleted all my comments and inboxed me. Don't tell nobody about that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, basically he's just getting the ESCs and sticking their name on them. They somebody else shit.
You can use a Yokomo interface too, like like the same interface. You use the same thing. Yeah, everything the same.
It's the exact same. But I heard that the Yokomos take more amps.
Yeah, the other ones are stripped down. But you got to think, like if you selling something to somebody else, it's the same for Hobby Wing going through Spectrum, right? I'm not going to sell my product and give it to you RTR, and then you giving it to everybody for free, basically, and I got to sell mine now. There's no room for me to upgrade. Like, you can't sell nothing now. So I got to strip yours down a little bit to make sure that, I got a little edge on yours. That way, when you make the purchase, it's not like I got the same thing.
Yes, and that's why I think Traxxas ESCs are still Castles. They just Castles with another case on it. I think they just I think they dumb down castles, bro. That's all. I think they just calm them, they dumb them way back down, bro. Because if you look at it, man, the interface, man, just think of how do you calibrate a Traxxas ESC the same way you calibrate a castle ESC. You know what I'm saying? All those Hobby Wing rebranded ESCs, you calibrate those the same way you calibrate the Hobby Wing ESC. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I think those castle ESCs are dumbed down. I mean, Traxxas ESCs are dumbed down castles, bro.
Yeah, they do that for longevity. You know that it's just like a car. You buy a car from a manufacturer, it go way faster, but they put all that stuff on the car to make it last.
Yeah, like even down to like the trucking industry. Like at one point in time, you can start your old diesel up. You can sit in the truck stop and have your truck running. Can't do that no more. You get 15 minutes and it shut off. You do it again for another 10 minutes, shut off. The next time it's 5 minutes, and afterwards go to a lockout. We're not letting you idle it unless you move it. And definitely put limitations on all of it. Like even like you look at like a BMW from overseas, something that's made to run on the Autobahn or whatever. Yeah, that same 5 Series over here might run 180 miles an hour, like top speed. Over there, they run 230, 240.
Yes, sir. Same car.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Gap.
Mm-hmm.
Check the private. Y'all gentlemen.
All right, let's go.
Y'all be easy. I'm gonna give y'all my comments for later. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
All right, Rattle.
Man.
In a minute, bro.
Be good, bro.
Y'all be easy.
For sure.
All right, Rattle. Too. I'm over here working on this thing now.
Yeah, man. You know what though? The only ESC I've ever popped though, Doc had built me a DR10. Doc had built me a DR10, bro. When I you know what I'm saying, first was trying to get into the drag racing. And I had that little I still got it to this day. I had that little Tekin little box.
RX.
Yeah, the little small
RX, bro.
Man, bro, I never seen a car move that fast, bro. I shot that bad boy down through there, bro.
Yeah, that's a small ESC.
But it was turbo fast, bro. I was like, hell yeah, I'm finna kick somebody. But with this bad boy, man, I ran that thing down there about 2 more times, bro. It was over, bro. It was over, man. That ESC was expensive as hell, man.
Yeah,
I could have got another RS8 for that. The price I
told
spent
you it was way over geared. I set it up. I said, Gap, this is where you wanted it. He got online. Somebody told him, no, do it like this. I did what he told me to do. He blowed that joker the first night he got it. 3 runs, dead.
You definitely can't overgear 2S because the difference between the 2S stuff is a 2-pole motor. So they like RPM versus like being loaded up with gear. They want to spin.
They want to spin.
You see them things 100,000, 130,000 RPM, and they'll take it. Versus our motors, the max is like maybe 80,000.
I swear though, Ted, with them 2 passes, I could have beat anybody with a 2S car, bro.
I can imagine.
So, boy, that thing went down through there, man. I was like, good God Almighty, boy, yeah, I'm finna be the champ. Took that damn down through there, but I took it down through there 2 more times. I was like, Doc, man, it ain't acting right. He was like, boy, you didn't pop that ESC.
Yeah, they definitely run.
I still got it, bro. Let me see if I can get it.
And it's deceptively fast because like it hit out the hole. They hit out the hole, but they definitely climb more than RPM and they accelerate way faster than other cars.
Yeah. And the thing with that black is how the circuit board made, it don't really have no good heat anticipation. So once it get hot, it's hot. Now, if you had an RX, the white one, it's got better. It takes heat better, but it's not.
They don't have the same. Don't have the same turbo. They don't have the same advancements for the turbo.
It don't hit as hard. Yeah.
Nah. But it's like even like I've been experimenting with like the Mamba X or whatever. That's a little sensor one. I tried this one out. It's a fair size. Yeah. It's supposed to be 6S capable and everything, but the way they run the algorithm is different. Like their timing mode, even if you set yours for like I'm going to bring it from here to here. If the ESC sees something they don't want, it ain't gonna give you that boost that you want.
It's gonna give it to you,
That's why the other ones is just like more like unbridled.
They said the X is the best one in the castles to race with.
Yeah, they got the other one, the Ghost. You seen that one, right?
Yeah, the Ghost. Yeah.
They doing something different with the Ghost right now, where they're making the timing looking like the R1.
Oh yeah,
they need to do that. Then you ain't got to buy the fancy remote control. I mean, it helps.
Oh, you talking about like M17 or something?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You need M17 to mess with a castle. That's why they.
I mean, I think any of them really. That's when everybody got fast though. Like when Mark Vaughn and them guys ended up finding out about them ramps and everything in those radios. That's when things started taking off. Before people was capped around, 1.8, 1.9. They started getting them tunes in the radios. They started dropping in the 1.4, 1.5, and 1.3s. It's crazy.
You can tune the R1 in the ESC like that though.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. But even still, like having the controllability from the radio. That you can have it on the fly, so having to keep going back into the ESC and doing everything.
Yeah. But I had I ran everything. Like if a new one come out, I got it. Only one I ain't got.
What's name was alright.
I don't try everything else. I actually got a car with each setup in it. I got one with Tegan in it. I got one with Macklin in it. I got one with R1 in it. I got one with I got all of them. I got like 5-6 street eliminators.
I was big on them at one point. I was done with some dude in Cali. I don't know if you know him. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Troy Stacy. You ever heard of him?
No, I never heard of him.
Well, he made this car called what was it? The Vanquish or the Vanishing Point. That's what it was. He made this custom chassis back in the day. It was based off of like some of the custom work stuff. They had nice chassis and stuff beforehand. That car was fast. I mean, especially for that time. That was running like 1.6s when everybody was running like 1.8s, 1.9s.
Yeah.
So they definitely had like a jump on everybody. And I tried to get a car from him. I was going to go to King of the Streets. Then I ended up giving my deposit for the car. I was supposed to be able to, get the car at King of the Streets. It was already set up and everything for me, kind of be on the team. And I'm like, I bought this ticket, man. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, oh, yeah, I didn't get the car done yet. I said, well, is it going to be ready for, the date or whatever? He was like, I don't think so. I'm like, well, that was kind of why I hinged myself coming out there. I wasn't trying to come pick a car up in Vegas. You can send it to me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend money for hotel fare and everything else. Well, you can experience everything down here. No, I'm cool, man. I wanted to race down there. I was going for like, 15,000 or something?
Yeah.
I think that race ended up at 20,000. Then it ended up at 20,000. 20 was it 26?
I know it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like 26, I want to say, at the end.
That last one was 26.
Okay.
My folks went out there, like we was going. He actually bought one off of him. He got the actual the guy who the company's owner car. He got that while he was down there. He ended up running, and then the car wasn't set up right. So I was like, I'd have been mad too. Like, you spent $1,600 on this car from him, is used, and there was something wrong with it. And he fly out there, spend all this. He ended up leaving early. He was mad.
Sergeant J say, what it do, fam? RC fam, yes sir. We trying to stay warm, my brother. Somebody said RC. Petey said RCs is fun as heck. Yes sir, they are. He said, I got eczema. Tesla RC coming soon. Brandon said. I've been having a ball with the Mojave 4S and the Pro Moto lately. Can't wait to customize the Pro Moto. Yes, sir. Sergeant J. Team Corelli. Yeah. Team Corelli ESCs are rebranded Hobby Wings. Also, yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. They just turned up.
Super Dave with the vest.
With
the hoodie.
What's the connect? You guys share the connect with them, John.
They won't share. They won't share. They won't tell you where they're getting them from.
Oh, all right. Super Dave.
I tell you where I got mine from. I got mine off Amazon. Dog clothes. 1/4 dog clothes. They just take forever to get there.
Okay, Super Dave trying to have the crazy super bikes.
He's killing it with that cricket, ain't he? He killing it with the cricket.
Yeah. He killing it with the cricket. Joseph Erickson, what it do, bro? How's going on? What's going on, man? What W said, I got the Radio Link RC4 GS, and I just ordered the Arlarlo. What one y'all think better? I would say for what you spent on those two, you should have just got the Master Chief Sergeant, bro.
Definitely got to get that. You got to
What
get
do
the
you
Master
say,
Chief
man?
Sergeant.
I'm gonna get me
It's the
one.
best thing out there. Listen, man, it's the best thing smoking.
One.
Best thing smoking. I did a range check with this. I got the new antenna for it, the Moxon antenna. I was able to go one direction. I had about 9 blocks one way, and I still had like 85% link quality.
Show him the Master Chief Sergeant. Show him the Master Chief Sergeant. That's the Master Chief Sergeant, man. It's only $130, man. It can it can bind all your receivers and everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before you get, you know what I'm saying, that RC4XG and then that Arlala low one. Yeah.
And the receivers, man, like they super cheap.
They cheap, yeah.
$20 for one of these right here.
8 channel.
5 channel.
5.
He said he need to get one of those. He need to get one of those, Super Dave. Sergeant J said he need one of them sweaters.
Hey, I just buy them off of Amazon, the hoodies. I got a Cricket, and I just heat press them on there. This for one of my brothers.
Hold on. Let me big you. Hold on. Let me big you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got the Team Low Cell on it.
Yeah, it's tight.
Somebody just popped backstage. We just popped the backstage. Nobody. All right, let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. What I got. I just got to stop being lazy. I'll probably go get them tomorrow. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all some G stuff.
AJ Mitch, send me what you want. You want a hoodie? What color?
Yo, I'm gonna need two. I'm gonna need a green one and a black one.
You got to see what you talking about with the green letters in it.
Yeah, if it's like a green that'll match my bike.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll chop it up.
All right.
Put something together and send it up there to you.
That'd be what's up, man. I definitely appreciate that.
It ain't gonna cost you much.
Yeah.
200 to Gap Cash.
200. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Gap really is a
needs the Gap.
Where do y'all
leads the Gap.
Where do y'all see this one though? Hold on. Where do y'all see this one right here? I just got all I got.
Are you putting the DB? Are you gonna put the DBXLE on there, Gap?
Put it up. What you think? Y'all see it?
What are those, shoes or socks?
They look like slippers.
That's a full sweatsuit for the promo though.
Oh shit.
Georgia Bulldog, bottom and top. Hold on. Then I got the blue Nike one coming too. Tech Fleece guy. I just gotta stop being lazy and go pick them up way on the other side of town.
Yo, that's tight.
Yes, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So let me see here. With that being said, let's go ahead and show these. I'm gonna go ahead and show the cars that the pictures I already got. I'm still live. Man, I'm still shared or not.
Yeah. You still I mean, you don't have nothing on the screen.
I bet. Yeah, that's what I was saying. All right, I wanna pull it up first and then I'll show it. All right, this is Dusty Mojave right here. Hold on. Present screen, Facebook. All right, there you go. Dusty got the Mojave EXB with the SRT Street Crushers on there.
Yeah.
And he got the Felony right here with the Power Hobby wheels with the weed body.
Oh, nice.
I ain't mad at it.
I like that green.
Is it
That
color
green, I
combo?
love that color.
Green is tough.
Oh, his Big Rock.
Big Rock.
Let me pull up the other one. My brother E-Dub, I think he gone now. He left. But he got E-Dub. E-Dub got the Outcast 8S right there looking good. The painted jig on it. Hold on. Yeah, more. He got a Mega too. Mega with the brushless on it.
Nice. Little lightweight, little something to take out the trunk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Do
Yes,
some parking lot bashing.
On a lunch break bash, yup. We
I
going
love my
for lunch.
little
I'll be out this
cars,
parking lot. Don't worry about it.
This Sir Thizzle Kyosho Inferno GT3.
I always like that body, man. That body is crazy.
SLS.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bad boy though. When you wreck it, boy, one time it's over.
It's an expensive body. I know that much.
Man, and they hard to find, Jay Mitch. I couldn't find the stock one. That's why I just went with that Porsche body. I couldn't find a stock one. Then when the one time I could find one, it was like 139. I was like, man, y'all crazy as hell. I think I'm gonna give you that for that body. That look good with them lights in it though.
Hell yeah.
That looks good.
Kyosho always been known for like their bodies and everything, especially with the mini Z's.
All right, delicious.
Yo, that's right too, because I got that Tacoma, that Kyosho Tacoma. The body quality is crazy.
They got some of the best stuff. Them and Tamiya, they got the best bodies.
I agree with you on
Especially
that.
Tamiya. Yeah, especially the sticker sheets. Like sticker sheet of Tamiya, you get like a replica car. That sheet might have over 150 stickers on there.
Damn.
All right, somebody else sent me something. I guess this Big Trev. Okay, yeah, this that relic car. Can y'all see it?
Mm.
Hold on, let me make it. Oh yeah, y'all could see it. Oh yeah, y'all can see it. Hold on. Let me big it up. All right, that's that rally car, bro. From this Big Trev's. This that rally car from from King Motor.
Oh, the King Motor version.
Yeah, this the 1/7 scale. This is the 1/7 scale. The one I showed the other night.
Oh, yesterday, the other night, yeah.
Yeah, Friday, whatever night that was. Thursday night. Yes, so let me see. Did anybody else send me some? I think that's about all I got this time. Oh, let me show y'all. That's on Instagram though. Let me show y'all what Deep Voice got. What Deep Voice working with. Brother Deep Voice working with
Deep Voice got some nice joints, man.
Mm-hmm. He just did this one. What the hell? Let me take this down. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Sergeant J, I got camo too. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, he a 1, 2, 3, 4. I love Marine Corps.
Yeah. Up in the morning for the rising sun.
Hey, he got one of them. I'm gonna show you this servo. He got one of them too. They was like $200 and some. It's the big black one. That's on
NDSRC and NSDRC.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Let me show you how fast. You got to put a 3S lipo on it. I'm gonna show you how fast this bad boy turning. Watch this. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see it.
Battery came in. Look at this.
Yeah.
Watch it. That's 5th scale, bro.
Dang it.
That boy turning like I had
that bit move.
Yeah, look at it.
That's
that bad boy moving, boy.
Turn on a dime.
Man, bro, I'm talking about for real. Let me show you what the car look like.
I got one of these servos in my little mini buggy.
All right, this the servo right here. The AGFRC.
AGFRC.
You see at the bottom say 3S lipo.
Hey, that's the company that make the super pumps for the lowrider, Gap.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
They the one make the super pump for the lowrider.
Okay. Yeah, them bad boys pulling. What the hell is the car? No, he had sent me a photo of the car. I think.
Hey, Gap.
Yo.
Did you see that? You see Brian video of that DBSLE he just finished up?
Nah, I didn't see it.
It's in your chat. Look in your chat. It's in the Misfit chat. I was gonna tell you put that on there. That bug is hard.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to share that, but I can try it. Let me see if I can figure out how to share it. A lot of times it don't just let me share what's actually online. You put it in the Misfit chat?
Yeah.
All right, let me go down to the bottom for the Misfit chat.
On my phone at. I'm gonna send it over there to Teddy and J Mitch them in red so they can see it. Where my phone at?
All right, here go the video. Let me see if I can. I don't know. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to share that, Dave. Yeah, he got the carbon fiber on there. Yeah, they look good. With all the Vitavon everywhere. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna be able to share that, Dave.
Traction.
Yeah, man, but that's where we at, man. That's where we at, my brothers. That's where we at. For anybody who want to get your for everybody who just coming in late, man, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free. And we do a show. We do a few minute segment on all the shows, man, and show everybody else cars, the people in the chat cars. So if anybody want to get your cars on the show, just send them to me via Facebook, and I can pull them up and get your cars on the screen. So if anybody looking forward to that one, then that's where it'll be. Let me see if I can find this car. There go a Machete. Somebody posted a Machete. A Machete shit.
Machete.
Yeah, I still got to get one of those, bro. It's on the hit list. I need one of them talents too, Gap. You need to find me one for $80.
Hey, but if I can find one, boy, you know I definitely put you on it, bro. I'll go ahead and get it for you if I can find it. You just give me my $80 back if I can find one, boy. Cause boy, yes, boy, that's the best RC deal I ever got. The best one, bro. The best one by far. The best one I ever got. Yeah, I ain't never got one that sweet. That's one of them J Mitch deals.
Oh, that's a Gap deal. I ain't never get an $80 Italian. Crazy.
All right, here go with Deep Voice guy right here, bro. All right, y'all can see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the new Kraken Vessel 12S. He got those J Concepts wheels on it.
That thing tough. Yeah, I was commenting on his joints. I'm like, yo, that thing is crazy.
Mm-hmm. He said he got his servo in. He got his servo in today. Then he lit the garage up and it was raining. He couldn't even run it. I said, buddy,
it always happens, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because a couple days before he got the car. I mean, he got the car, whatever. He put the batteries in it. He went to run it, and the servo was shot right out of the box. The servo was shot. A $2,700, $2,000 and something car. Servo shot right out of the box. So he had to wait till the other servo got there. He got the servo, got it in, and opened the garage doors rain.
Yo, I wonder
that was happening to me.
Do they come with the mechanical brake set up on the 12S one when you get an RTR?
I don't think so, because he sent me plenty of pictures of it, and I don't remember seeing the mechanical brake in there. I don't remember seeing the mechanical.
All that money, I want my mechanical brake. I might be the only one who want it, but I want that, John.
All right, Justin Jacoby, he said, let's have a great night, man. Everybody enjoy your tomorrow MLK Day. Yeah, y'all enjoy it, bro. I'll be at work. I'm a fan of camo too. Yeah, man, you gotta get that. You gotta get that Master Chief Sergeant remote and put camo all over it.
Oh yeah,
with the Master Chief Sergeant remote. They said it's a military grade remote.
But the Master Chief is part of the Navy. That's not part of what I was part of.
What about Sergeant?
A sergeant is, yeah.
All right, then. So it's a Master Chief Sergeant. So that includes you too. It's a Master Chief Sergeant Inspector. Yeah, man. But yes, man. I'm looking forward to getting me something, man. I gotta get me something. I'm tired of looking at this same old stuff. I gotta get me something new.
What's on everybody's table right now, though?
So I still need something else. What you said, Ted?
Now I said, what's on everybody's table for as repairs or upgrades or whatever have you?
All my stuff running. Everything
Right
running.
now, you want to take to another level?
Nah, I just took my well, I just put those new things on my XRT the other night while we was live. But it's already 12S, so there ain't really much more I can do with it. I am gonna tinker with the Creighton. I'm trying to figure out what system I'm gonna put in the 6S Creighton. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to go overkill, or do I just want to do something that's something that's nice? But I mean, it ain't. That's not nothing that I have to do. It's more that something I just want to do.
Put a 4070 in there. TP 4070, 2200.
That's a bash motor.
You can have fun with it.
Yeah, you can
just run on
bash
4S.
Yeah, or you can run it with a small pinion, a very small pinion, and enjoy yourself.
That'd be my first. I had a TP motor before, but I didn't put it in no car. I had the kill mode motor, but I had 2 TPs, as a matter of fact. But I never put them in no cars, man, because I ain't really know much about it. I ended up just selling them.
Hey, what were the balloons?
Huh?
Did y'all see the balloons on your screen, Gap?
Yeah, I saw them.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I hope that was somebody giving us some money.
No, it was some birthday balloons on your screen.
On mine? It was on yours.
No,
that was on yours.
Screen.
Wow, I didn't even see it, bro. I'm tripping. Nah, I didn't see that. Whoever gave me the balloons, I appreciate it. Send some money with it.
It's not the birthday without a present, right?
Yes, Matthew said good night. All right, brother. We appreciate you coming through, Matthew Senior. We appreciate it, brother. In a minute, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll be back again. She'll do a nice, decently powered 2200 bash setup. Yeah, because that Mama Monster in my talent, boy, it's crazy, bro. But I know it's gonna get hot. I got like a 17 tooth. I know on 6 says it's gonna get hot, but that thing running like a madman, bro. I'm talking about unbelievable. But that's what I run on my low C8. I only run my low C8 on 4S though. I don't never run it because if I put it on 6S, it's gonna just rip. Whatever tires you put on there is gonna just rip them off. So I run it on 4S. I got the Mama Monster 6S 2200 Castle in there, and it's really a good racer, man. It's the best out of all the race setups I had 50 RX8s. In mode in 1900, 2200, you know what I'm saying, 2500, 2400. I'd had all the Tekins. I'd had all the 2050 Tekins and all that stuff on that track. My Castle run better than all those motors, bro. All those motors and ESCs. It's more efficient. I mean, it's just as efficient, but it's just so much faster. And you know what I'm saying? It on 4S is a perfect combo, bro. Perfect.
Yeah, definitely. That's my thing. 4S was always my setup. Like I like bigger cell counts, but I like maximizing small stuff. You pull something out, and it's like, what you running on that? Oh, 3S. Oh, how fast I go? 130, 140. Like, oh shit. Oh shoot. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good, bro? You good?
That's why I like 10 scale. Like I said, you don't really need a lot of power in 10 scale. You can definitely throw 8S or 6S in a 10 scale car, and it'll take it. But is it really needed? You got guys on 150, 160 on 3S.
I got my Mojave on my bench. I'm redoing the rear diff in it, but since I'm redoing the rear, I just bought some metal cups for it, EXB with the EXB metal cups trill. I'm just waiting on the cups to come in, so I'm gonna do the front and the rear, and do the center. I'm gonna redo them.
On what car day?
So
my Mojave.
Mojave, okay.
Yeah.
So when you rebuild your diffs, right? Do you build them tight or do you build them kind of loose, like far as the shimming?
I build them to feel, if that makes sense. I don't like them too tight. You know how you can feel the gears grinding in them, so to speak. I don't like that feel because then that's too tight. So I kind of like them. I don't know. I've played with them long enough to it's a feel thing for me.
I got you. And I built mine. I usually build mine to the point where I can feel every gear click. And then what I do is I sit in the bucket and I turn the EPA up like maybe 30%, let that thing run for 4, 5, 6 battery packs. when I come back, the car don't have that feel no more, and it's like broken and perfect.
That's what's up.
Do you take that oil out when do you open them back up and see those shavings or whatnot? Do you dump that and change it out?
No, it's never no shavings.
Okay.
Like, you're not gonna spin it up super fast. You just wearing the gears in together. They actually don't have any shavings. I don't use like grease on mine anyway. I use dry lubricants. I don't really like all the heavy grease and everything. I use stuff like this.
Okay.
But does that stuff be thick enough to lock the diffs, or what would that be similar to? What size dip fluid would that be similar to?
No, I'm talking about on the outside of the gears, like far as the ring and pinion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't usually use like any type of lithium greases or any like red and tacky or nothing like that, unless I'm going in the water. I try to keep everything super free because you get a little grease on there, it creates some resistance. Not a lot, but it definitely does create some. But the dry lubricants, they just kind of stay where they're at, and it still gives you lubrication that you need.
Okay.
Like even my Fortec, the Fortec really doesn't roll that free. That car is kind of like bindy. But I went over that, did the same thing, kind of did the diffs the way I usually do them. Ran them for like 2 days actually, and then that car is free as ever now. You come off the throttle of the car and drop speed, just kind of carry the same speed for a long while.
So what's your preferred diff fluid in the center?
I'm spooling it all the way up. I mean, if I'm on a dirt, I'll run the diff in there. I might run like something like, it depends on the size of the car, but usually like anything like Creighton style, I'm probably running like 20K. I don't even want that much in there. I want to still have some diff action. In the front, I might run a little bit more, like maybe like 50K, like 50, 20, and like maybe a 10 in the rear. But other than that, if it's not on the dirt, spool.
Yeah, I was gonna say on my bench right now. I think the next thing I'm about to do is I got some Vidavine diff housings I need to put on my XRT, and then I gotta hype myself up to start messing with that Raminator suspension. I gotta put the new shocks on there. I'm doing the dual shocks all the way around. I got some new suspension limiters I'm gonna put on there. And doing the shocks all over again, I gotta do all new fluids. I think I'm gonna go like 50 all the way around on all four of the corners, and I gotta install that the Vidavine 6mm sway bars on there.
Okay.
And then hopefully that'll be it, man. Hopefully that'll get the car to handle the way I want it to handle. It's just such a big car. It's probably handles more realistic than any other car, so it's probably me who needs to change and not the car. You know what I mean? I had dreams of bashing it like a Creighton 6S, but
oh Lord,
it's not working out that way for me.
That's
So I gotta
that's
change my
dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see James? Did you see David Dumas post the other day?
No, what did he say?
He had he got a new motor mount ESC plate and all that stuff from JCR.
Johnny Crash Racing. Yeah,
they got a new setup. It ain't like the old one. It's a new motor mount setup, and he says it's like 5 something.
Okay.
He had it on one of those Gravedigger Raminators. So I hit him up, and he was like, they out of stock, but as soon as they come in stock, he gonna let me know.
So what does it do? Does it change the position of the motor? Like, does it put it lower in the chassis?
I think it put it up. I think it put it up. It looks more like to me. It kind of looks like they trying to do away with that big old thing that go on the front of it, the big silver like thing. Let me see if I can find it.
Exo Cage had something like that too. Remember, he had the one set up like a rock crawler. His motor was facing front to rear instead of going left to right.
Yeah, that's a whole nother build he got going on. It's a quarter scale rock bouncer what he got going on.
Yeah.
But it used the Raminator parts, but it's a kit you could buy. I was looking at that. But I don't want a rock bouncer, man. I want a monster truck.
No, I'm saying as far as the motor mounting setup, because now you can get rid of the, the batteries and everything being so high because you got so much more space because the motor's so much lower now.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's so low. It's so everything's so high. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
If you get the batteries at the bottom, that probably will work out.
I was like, if you could put the batteries up front, I think if you could put the batteries up front, that'll change the game. Keep that nose down. But it's so much torque in that Leonard, man. Like Ted, you drove it like that thing. It don't take much for that thing to really, not mine's anyway.
Not at all.
Jay Mitch, that truck a monster. Every time I watch that video, I laugh, bro. That's a monster, bro.
And every time you run that truck, something break or something come loose. You know what I mean? The last time I ran it, it seemed like the servos, like my steering servos, the servo savers, whatever, like even if they Loctite it, like they will come loose on you. You gotta always mess with that. I'm just learning little things about it. I may have ran that truck like 3 times total. It's just not the easiest truck to get out and run. You know, you got to assemble it, you know, every time you want to run it pretty much because it's so big. You know, you need to have a garage. You need to have its own parking spot, really, you know, and some ramps to drive up into the back of the truck. Like that thing is crazy.
Yeah, you be down in that basement too, boy. Ooh, mine would make it. Mine stay upstairs.
I had to have my son help me a couple times because it's so wide, you know. And then I'm like, if he ain't home, then I really got to take the whole truck apart and take 2 or 3 trips. You know, take the wheels off of it. You know, take the body off of it. You know, and just make 2 or 3 trips. It's crazy, and it's messed up. You do all that work, you get out there, you run for like 10 minutes, and then it's like over. You run for 5 minutes. I ain't even gonna say 10. You run for like 5 minutes. You know, and it's, I don't know, it might be a little bit more trouble than when it's worth. So after the suspension and stuff, you know, we'll see what happens. But I don't keep stuff for too long that I can't enjoy. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, can't enjoy it.
Out there. It might be for sale, huh?
Might be.
I'll put it up for sale right now. Somebody got some money. It's gonna be a couple dollars. Be like $3,500 with the liner in it. Holla at me. I'll let it go right now, but I kind of don't want to let it go. I want to get it all out my system, right? I want to make sure I run it to the best of my abilities with everything I have before I really let it go.
Man, I'm trying to find out where the hell this damn post at, bro. I don't see it no more. It wasn't on the sale. I know that's his group. The High Voltage RC is his group, but that's the
High Voltage RC is his group.
That's the buy sell trade window. That ain't the. I don't think that's where he posted it at.
No, I definitely will hit him up and ask him about his kit though.
Yeah, because he sent me the. Let me go back to my messages. Maybe I can find it like that.
Red, you out there making snowmans?
Yeah, nah, he trying to. Yeah, he got a shovel. He got to get out the top window and shovel in front of the door to open the door up to get out there to make a snowman. Shoot,
man, it's too cold. I ain't thinking about no snow, man. I ain't thinking about touching no snow.
Hey, it was fun and exciting about 3 days ago when it first started.
It was real fun until you in the type of weather. If you get found on the side of the road if you ain't bundled up.
Yeah, that's a tough one there, bro.
Yeah.
That is a tough one there, bro. Negative degrees. Like I might just
I ain't seen that in a long time here. I mean, we had a few times in life up here, but not that often.
That's unbearable.
Like we hardly even get snow anymore.
Yeah,
I got some snow you can
At
have.
one point, You know, at one point, you used to get a lot of snow.
But y'all don't get snow up there in Philly?
No, we do. We just
do.
haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, we like when we get it, it's never nothing major unless it's like a freak accident or something.
So
What was it, 96 or whatever it was.
So let me ask you, what's major though? What's not? I mean, what kind of snow do y'all get? Like, how many inches is a normal?
It could range. Like usually, right now, as of like the last, I say 5 or 6 years, maybe 5 to 7 inches.
But that's not bad though. We
At
can deal with
one time, or that's just out of a total of the last 5 years, we got about 7 inches of snow.
Oh no, I mean, like somebody at one time you might get like 5 to 7 inches, but then you have other times where like in '96, I mean, it was long ago, but I remember going outside, opening my door. I couldn't open the door. Like the snow was past like the middle point of the door.
Yeah.
I was out there making money, like walkways at that time. I was hustling at that point. I mean, go out, shoving payments, sweeping steps, whatever like that. I was getting paid $100 to make a walkway from somebody's front door to the curb.
Yeah.
Just because it was that high.
Mm-hmm. Well, this dude
and on top of it was like that heavy snow.
This dude right here is in Cape Town, South Africa. What it do, bro? Derek Jones.
Wow.
What's going on, man? Yes, sir, boy. Cape Town, bro. We on the way. Send, hey, man. Good day. I hope y'all got an RC hobby shop out there. We are on the way.
It'll be a decent trip.
RC Daniel, what it do?
I'm gonna try to pull up on y'all this summer, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey man, pull up on us, man. Pull it. Hey, pull up, bro. We'll make it happen.
We'll be in.
Mitch, let's try to talk to Jay Mitch into a little road trip, man. We can ride down there.
Hey man, yes sir. Pull up, man. Pull up, bro. Pull up.
Ain't nothing but a good 12, 13 hours. Ain't about nothing.
I'm old now, but we could get on the plane.
Listen, man, I still have my will. I mean, that's what have my will. I don't have to rent a car and all that.
You right though. We can get down there in the F-150. The F-150 will drive down there.
I'm saying we can leave at like 8, 9 o'clock at night, even 5 in the afternoon or something like that. Get down there in the morning time, still have a little bit of time to rest up.
Yeah,
jump out, have some fun for the weekend.
Yes, sir. I make sure I put something together for every day that the weekend y'all to be here. Derek Jones, man, the topics are actually already over with. We started the show off with the topics, man. We talked about a few things, man. You probably will have to go back and watch it from the beginning. He said it's 7 a.m. there. He just got up. Good God about it.
Yeah, he said he on vacation.
Oh, he on vacation?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, we got a 3-hour stream you can go back and check out.
Guys, I'm in Buffalo, New York. We got 3 inches yesterday morning and still coming down. Boy, 3 inches, boy, my whole city down for the rest of the year.
Yo, we just been missing these, man. We've been missing these snowstorms. They've been so close. And what we got? Maybe like
rain.
Yeah, we get the rain or we don't get nothing. I'll take it. I would like
for sure
snow at some point though. I would.
I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, I enjoyed it when I was younger. Now it's like I don't want to shovel.
This is Derek. This Derek who run with us, bro. That boy in Africa. That's what's up, Derek. I just thought about that, bro. That's Derek who run with us, bro. He got the 5T, 12S, 5T. That's what's up, Derek. Yeah, Derek with 12S, 5T in the 12S DBXLE.
Man, he should have just said, "Yo, I'll be running with y'all."
Yeah.
Yo, this is, I'm calling. I'm from here.
Yes, well, fellas, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. We've been 3 hours and 10 minutes almost. We dropped down to the view count dropped way down. So, hey, man, we just want to let everybody know, for the people who coming in late, smash the thumbs up button, wipe your feet before you come into my house, man. That thumbs up button is free. Let's smash that. Let's smash it, man. Let's smash it. We appreciate everybody for coming to rock out with us, man. Everybody in the chat, man. We really appreciate y'all, man. And we're looking forward to seeing y'all again next Sunday. For everybody who want to get their car shared on the stream, make sure you hit me up on Facebook. Send me the picture of your car and let me know what the picture is for. And we will show some of you guys RCs on the live stream, man. But we appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. So we're going to start at the bottom and work our way around, starting off with Ted. What it do, Ted?
Hey man, like I said, everybody have a happy holiday coming up. If you're off, if you're not, that sucks. But you know, just wish everybody a good night. That's it.
Super Dave.
Stay warm out there. Enjoy the hobby and enjoy your week, man.
All right, Jay Mitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to all the RC brothers on here if you haven't already. Have a great week in the hobby. We see y'all next week.
All right, Doc.
Good night. Have a good holiday tomorrow, and keep RCing.
All right, Rich.
Thanks for tuning in. Good night, y'all.
All right, man. We're gonna get with y'all on the next one next Sunday, between 9 and 9:10. Y'all come rock out with us. We'll have 3 or 4 new topics to talk about. We appreciate everybody. And y'all know how I sign out. We're gonna get with y'all. And man, that